Hi and welcome along to AFTV for Match Day Live. We're kind of buzzing at the moment here, right? Because there's been some unbelievable results that have happened today that makes Arsenal's game today against Brighton even more significant. Just before I introduce the guys, right? Just to tell you that Manchester City have drawn 1-1 at home today with Everton. A real shock, especially when you consider that City were 1-0 up after about 24 minutes through Haaland. Everton came back, that has finished a draw. And the other game that has gone for Arsenal as well, Newcastle drawing 0-0 at home to Leeds. That's another shock. So both of those teams that are chasing us down, remember Haaland said the other day that we're the hunted, have dropped points. Massive incentive today for Arsenal to go and get a result at Brighton, which would take them 7 points clear going into 2023 of Manchester City, which would be incredible, right? So just to tell you that, let me just introduce everybody. Gooner Lee is here, man. Listen, I haven't seen you since Qatar.
Yeah,
man.
listen, man. Yeah.
You're getting taller every time I see you.
Man. It is what it is. Listen, when you support Arsenal at this moment in time, man, I think the height is coming through. It's this, bro. Like, listen, if we start losing, I'm going to start shrinking, bro. You know?
Turkish is in the building, man. Right, it's great to have Turkish here, man. And of course, Sheroy, who was joined me in the starting 11. We're going to get into it very, very shortly. First of all, don't forget NordVPN, right? I was using it over in Qatar. It's an excellent piece of kit to have it on your phone. You can watch videos from, you know, if you're in Qatar, when, for instance, I could watch programs from here in the UK. Protects you against all the malware, keeps you safe. You know, it's a really, really good thing to have. Even if you're just based in the UK, you can watch, you know, my daughter was saying you can watch Netflix US version, which is different to the one here. So get yourself a NordVPN. There's a QR code, and also you can click the link in the description. Are we going to go to a video? Yeah. Let's check out this video. Lee Judges, who unfortunately at the moment is ill today, so get well soon, Lee.
Yep.
And Julian with another Academy Award winning video. Check this out.
It's like I've had no freedom to just be myself. I keep getting restricted. It's like someone's watching me at home, on the train, even in the bathroom. It's making me see red!
Well, that's because London is red.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, just to be sure, I'm going to prescribe you 2 years of NordVPN. You'll feel a better sense of self when you can explore the internet with freedom. And with next generation encryption on up to 6 devices, those feelings of being watched will be gone.
Does that mean I can access new content on the streaming services I've already subscribed to?
Just change your location in the app.
And I won't get tagged by any malware?
Nord's threat protection will have you covered.
And I can save money when travelling and shopping locally instead of internationally?
All that plus 4 months free.
Oh wow. Thank you, Doc.
All right, Ty?
No, I'm not right. It's a disgrace.
Charming.
Remember, with the AFTV special, you get 4 months free, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to nordvpn.com/AFTV now.
So check out the NordVPN, the link's in the description, and also you can scan the QR code and get involved. As I said, we're buzzing for this game today, absolutely looking forward to it. This is a chance for Arsenal to go into 2023 with a really big lead at the top of the league, Turkish.
Yeah, I can't lie to you. Listen, 5 points clear and then second and third drop points is perfect. It's the perfect platform for us to, you know, go do our job tonight. Extra incentive as well. 7 points clear going into Newcastle, Tottenham and United is a perfect scenario to be in. I mean, no one even thought would be 5 points clear come the World Cup break, let alone 7 points potentially going into the new year. So it's massive. On top of that, I believe Kieran Trippier's picked up his 5th yellow card of the season, so he now misses the game against Arsenal, and he's been one of, in my opinion, the key players over there at Newcastle, alongside Almiron, alongside Botman as well, alongside a couple players there. But Trippier's been vital to them. Solid defensively, they got the best defensive record in the league. So that's an added bonus too.
It's a little bit of a knock, isn't it, because you've had a team that's been absolutely on fire, right? Just winning game after game after game. Now when they come to the Emirates, it's a little knockback for them.
Yeah.
That's why today, if we can take advantage of this situation and, win this game at Brighton, honestly, it would be absolutely massive.
Yeah.
Let me just remind everybody of the team, by the way. The Arsenal team that's going to play today. It's Ramsdale in goal, Ben White returning back to Brighton, of course. Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko starts instead of Kieran Tierney. Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli and Eddie Nketiah. And on the bench is Turner, Tierney, Tomiyasu, Cedric, Holding, Elneny, Lokonga, Vieira and Marquinhos. Not a lot of options attacking wise on the bench, but I'd argue that apart from Jesus being out, that's Arsenal's strongest team. Brendan just knocked a Christmas tree over.
Production's going mad, it's New Year's Eve.
Christmas tree over.
No, everyone's just celebrating in the back because Man City dropped
that's a strong Arsenal team, and they're interviewing, as we can see at the moment, Mikel Arteta up on the screen, and it's a massive incentive.
100%, Rob. I mean, I can't believe we're in this situation. I'm just taking every step as it comes, trying to get to February in and around that conversation, and then maybe then I'll stick my neck on the line and say yes, we're gonna win the league. Can we win the league? Yes. Are we gonna? It's still early days, but everything seems to be falling in our favour slowly but surely. But it's up to us to take advantage of it, and that's what one thing Arteta's done in his last 2-3 years at the club. How many times previously to Arteta have we said we need to take advantage of drop points in games gone by, and then we go and drop points too, whether it's trying to chase the pack or whether it's leading the pack and making sure that lead is sustained, and we tended to trip over. What Arteta's also brought in, forget the players for a sec, forget the playing style, the mentality and all of that, he's brought, well, it is part of the mentality actually, he's brought that mentality where, if you sniff out a bit of, danger amongst the crowd, we continue winning. If you see an opportunity to win and extend that lead, we do it as well. So far this season, big up Arteta, big up the club.
Do you know
a big chance?
Yeah. Do you know the other thing I've liked about Arsenal this season, right, is that we've been continually going and breaking those sort of hoodoos that we've had, right? So it'd be like
Crystal Palace away.
Yeah. Or Palace away. We always have a tough
away.
time.
Chelsea away.
Brentford away, Chelsea away,
Liverpool.
Liverpool. We never beat Liverpool. Beat them. This is another one of those. Brighton, where we didn't lose there last year. We drew in the league, but it's always a tough place to go to. Can Arsenal go and put that one to bed as well? Go there and get a result there. That would be another significant step.
This is why on Starting 11, when you asked me, you went through our record against Brighton, and it's a worrying record. But I immediately said, I don't care about the records anymore because we're a different side, Rob.
Yeah.
We are. And I really do believe that we're a different side now, which is why what's happened in years gone by, even as recently as last season, I'm not actually too asked about because of the character and the way that we exert our philosophy regardless of who we play against, And these results, look, yes, it's massive in terms of them dropping points or whatever. And Arteta will no doubt rely upon that. But I also hope he says, look, you all thought City were probably going to win that. You all thought Newcastle were going to win that. Don't go and take it easy today, because two of our competitors have dropped points, and that might have been complacency. We're not making the same mistake today.
I think that's
it could be another reality check.
That's where the nerves will probably come from for me. Is only because I don't want the team to be complacent. We know Brighton are a good team. We know they can pass the ball. We know they've got their basic tactic, which is keep possession, play out from the back. So I just don't want us to think, they're missing 3 or 4 mainstays, and we don't come out and do the same things we did against West Ham. Because look, we played against West Ham the other day, and I thought that we were fantastic, even in the first half. Maybe not as penetrative as we should have been, but we were really good. And the guy on the screen right now, Eddie Nketiah, listen, man, Laurie, he put it to me last season when he scored against Chelsea, those 2 goals, and he's just been on form. He's been part of the team, and he's been firing, and we just need that to continue. But I think, do you know what? We can talk about the Arsenal 11 as much as we want, but I think with Brighton missing 3 or 4 of their main players, two of them being, one of them being a World Cup winner, and the other one being a very, very young, talented 20-year-old in Caicedo, sorry. I think that's where we can really kind of take a mantle, because against, I can't remember the guy's name that used to play for Chelsea. He's the Brighton midfielder now. What's his name?
Gilmore.
Gilmore. He's not gonna have enough. He's not gonna have enough against Partey. So that's where I think I'm quite confident about in the game. I think for me.
Yeah, their midfield's a little bit weaker without that Caicedo. He really is. He's an outstanding player. I mean, I remember the first time I saw him playing.
That's part of the whole things are falling in line for us.
Yeah.
Their midfield without McAllister and without Caicedo, completely different job. And you look at our midfield. Dan Potts said it recently in a fan cam. You know, our midfield's been the best performing three in the whole of the league so far.
Excellent three.
Pep had an interview recently. He said, you know, Arsenal have been the best team in the league recently. So we're going to a Brighton side that, yes, Brighton, they have been a bogey team over the last 5 years. They've knocked our top four hopes twice. Last season being the most recent. We've just lost to them in the League Cup, but Eddie scored in that game.
Yep.
And, you know, it's another big one for Eddie. You know, get another goal under your belt and
we had a totally different team in that game, though. We had a totally different team.
They're also missing Welbeck, which I think is quite significant because he always does very well against us, right?
And
not only that, I've seen him playing in games this season, man, and he's been very impressive, man. Pace, power, really hard to deal with from a defensive point of view. So I think that, again, that's to our advantage because I think he's been... I feel sorry for Danny Welbeck, you know, because if this guy didn't have so much injuries, honestly, what would he have achieved in the game? Because he is a very good player. So I think that the fact that he's out is, again, that's good for Arsenal. And, you know, it's a strong Arsenal team. As I was saying it in the starting 11 that many times we go into these big games missing so many key players. At the moment, you know, apart from Jesus,
missing one,
this is a very strong team going into the game. We can have no complaints about it's just the bench, you know, obviously, and you know that I hope that, you know, that we take care of that in January. This is a huge opportunity.
And do you know what? If anything means that on shouts that we need to get some more players in to kind of push us on for the title, it's a day like today. Like you see Man City dropping points. If we can take advantage and go 7 points clear, it just means that we just have to push on a bit further. I was messing around with this Turkish downstairs, and there's another video of Mudryk kind of off in panty, I like to say, for Arsenal. He's putting more videos on his Instagram, talking about all these nice little highlights for the year at Shakhtar and putting a little Arsenal kind of cryptic lyric in the background. So listen, man, like if that's just one play that I think obviously we need to go and get
exciting money.
I think just another player, and I think if we can get maybe one more through the door, that just really pushes us on with ESR coming back in.
I think you know what as well, it's like bringing in a player that's going to excite the fans again is another important thing to do, right? Because whether it be him, a Yao Felix, we'd be excited, innit? It's one of those signings where you want his number on the shirt, you want to get down to the ground and see him play his first game. That, you know, that again helps to push the team on again, you know what I mean? And
we have a manager that actually says exactly that, Rob. You know, previously to Arteta, obviously Emery had the little bit there where Emery was quite honest with our window, saying, listen, we ain't got the money to spend, we can only go for a loan. Now we have a manager in the last 2 Januaries going into the window, he says, we need to maximise every window. We need to maximise it to catch up with Man City and Liverpool, and once we do catch up, we need to maximise it to stay there. And he said it again now. And he's also said it's about getting the right player, we've got the funds to do it. So we've got a manager who's actually demanding not only the players on the pitch, but also the people off the pitch that make the decisions, like the Kroenkes and the Vinay's and their dues and so on.
Well, Stan Kroenke today named the richest individual person in sport, so that's not taking into account these state-run clubs, obviously, because they've got countries behind them, but as an individual, our owner is the richest person, so it really shouldn't be a question of funds. And what Arteta did when he said that, about the fact that we need to strengthen, that question came immediately after them talking about our start to the season. But what he said was, we don't have the luxury to not maximise in every window, particularly given the amount of games we're going to have in the second half of the season. So he said we may have had what we needed to get through that first bit, but we certainly don't for the second. So he was being very, very candid there, you know. So all signs point towards the fact that he knows we need to strengthen, and hopefully we do.
And do you know what I was going to say? Do you know, look, we've spoken about it. Robbie, you've spoken about it with me when we did this lives in the summer, previous summer. I think Arteta just needs so much kind of respect and a lot of kind of praise given to him for the turnaround. Like, he had the fans, some of the fans, even myself included, at times saying he's not good enough, he needs to go. He's had chance after chance to kind of redeem himself and come back from some of the big mistakes that he maybe people could say about against him. And now we're in a position where probably other than the 2014-15 season, I think this is probably the best season that we've got, or best chance to win the league, which is just credit to the man, you know, himself and what he's done for this team, man. So, and the club, I should say. So credit.
I think it's even bigger than then. You know why? Because that season, the chips fell in our favour, or Leicester's favour, or Tottenham's favour, because the big boys around us weren't doing their job. This season, forget what the big boys are doing. If you compare Arsenal's start to the season to every other Premier League season, I think it's only a couple of Man City seasons and one Liverpool season where at this point, after this amount of games, they've been on more points, maybe a better goal difference and so on. So we are doing our job. It's not necessarily others not doing their job. Yes, we've talked about City dropping points today, Newcastle dropping points today, but we are where we are because of us, not because of them. And that's massive credit to Arteta on that.
Yeah, a couple of super chats. AFC Max says, hey AFTV, and my boy Sheroy and the judge Sheroy have spoken on Forever Arsenal. Stay tuned. It says it's 4:30 a.m. in Sydney, so happy New Year to it's already New Year over there in Australia and in New Zealand. Happy New Year to you guys. 4:30 a.m. Sydney kickoff with Newcastle and City dropping points. A win today is big. And then he goes on to big up Lee and Julian. He says Michael Bay is watching, and you know, we really need this win. Cloud Strive says lots of love to AFTV and everyone involved. Shout out to the Don himself, and come on you Gunners. You guys really lift the mood when I'm feeling low. So I hope you know that. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. It will be an even happier New Year. Hey, listen, I don't even need to go out if we win today.
Trust me.
That's enough for me.
But if we win
I don't
today,
need to go nowhere.
if we win today, I'm not coming home until the Newcastle game if we win today.
I don't need to go. I don't need to see no New Year in. I might not even want the New Year to come, but I might want to stay on this. Like stuck.
Stay on this way.
You know what I mean?
We've got a few more super chats I've got saved to the side. Shress said, if Mudryk is watching AFTV, bro, you better throw your toys out and force a move to Arsenal. A chance for you to take part and create history by helping Arsenal win the league. And Sadiq says, we have to sign players in January. This year is our moment. We don't know what's going to happen next season with other teams strengthening.
Yeah, King's page says we still have to play City twice, so a lead is needed. And Haynes says Felix is Portuguese. Please stop saying Yao Felix. Jao, I know, right? Jao Felix. Felix, let's bring it.
And you know what?
I'd have some of Felix.
I think it was spoken about a bit earlier on. To see what Haaland's doing in the league, and we're still above them with a little gap, is even more credit to what we're doing at this moment. What Turkish was saying a bit earlier on, the fact that Haaland's got, I think, 22 goals in the league at this current moment in time, in 21, in 15 games or 16 games, whatever it is for them. It's crazy, and we're still ahead of them. So you know, like it just the boys are doing really good. I think everyone can be proud of them, and look, we're top of the league, 40 points. The next team closest to us, 36 points. We just have to win today.
Just have to win.
Show.
Yep. Nelly says great work on AFTV. Thanks, Don. Robbie. Oz F says, what are the chances that a real quality player is added to the team in this? Did you just do this one?
No.
Oh, added to the team this January. Is there a chance the money is saved for the summer? Well, I think that what's also kind of happened is whatever plan they've got for the summer, they've had to sort of bring that forward a bit. Because they know we're in a great. I think Arteta said it the other day. We're in a fantastic position, so you have to bring forward that plan.
Yeah, they have to look at it. And listen, they've won recently with the other sports franchises. A couple of them over in the US, and winning can breed winning. So if they are owners that have ambition, they have to be looking at the Premier League table now. They have to be looking at the performances so far this season and say to themselves, because that last super chat's right. You don't know how all the teams are going to be next season. We don't know where we're going to be next season in comparison to them. So this is the season we need to focus on. I know, you know, FFP and UEFA watch list rumours last summer and all of that. But it's time to really, you know, listen, I'm looking at Chelsea and I'm looking at the amount of money they spend, not really worried too much about FFP. And I'm saying to myself, surely there's some strings we can pull, there's some areas we can manipulate where we can get 1 or 2 signings in, necessary signings in, and still stay under that threshold.
Yeah, teams have just come out onto the pitch. There'll be a great atmosphere there. You know, I mean, it's a ground that I've been to many a times. It's always a great atmosphere. The Brighton fans always get right behind them. So
and for sure, I watch a lot of NFL. And when the LA Rams did win the championship in obviously in the NFL Super Bowl, that season they kind of brought in, I think, Von Miller, who was a game changer for them, to actually on the defensive side to kind of partner Aaron Donald. And listen, I think the owners know, like, this is the chance for them to redeem themselves. A lot of the hurt that we've had over the last couple of years, like losing all these players, not investing in the team and the squad. So I do believe that they will kind of get a player, but how many players is obviously something which I think Sheroy was even talking about a bit earlier on, is what we're going to have to wait and see about.
Big up to all the fans watching around the world. This guy Harpreet says, watching from India with terrible Wi-Fi. He says, right, I hope you can get that sorted out. Big game.
You need the NordVPN, mate. Come on, get the NordVPN on, man. Like, give him the discount, man. It's Christmas.
The link's in the description.
Come on, man. Where's the discount for the NordVPN for him, man?
Rich Chigger says, City drop points. That's massive for us. Let's capitalise on that. Come on, you Gunners. So, you know, and that's reflecting what a lot of you guys are saying in the chat. This is a huge opportunity. Courtney Ruttles says, we have a great opportunity today to increase our lead. Let's not squander it. Come on, you Gunners. Thanks for the great coverage on AFTV. Thank you very much. Nobby Piles is saying he's going for a 3-0 win to Arsenal. Rizwan Khan says, big up to AFTV and Happy New Year to you and your families. City in the top 4 race at this point. The league is ours. We need Mudryk and Savic.
Not quite.
Not quite yet. Let's not get carried away. Let's surely not get carried away.
It's crazy
you know,
it's crazy.
The predictions. I know we got Sheroy. You went 2-0. I went 2-0. I haven't got yours yet.
Do you know what? I said 2-0 only because we don't concede away from home for some weird reason. We kind of got a really good away record. So I'm going to go for 2-0. I'm going to go for 2-0.
Okay, 2-0.
I've gone 2-1. So I'm going to stick to 2-1.
2-1. They're just gathering in a circle. I think they're going to do a minute's applause. Of course, Pele, the greatest, who passed away sadly this week. Every team across the Premier League and across European football has been honouring him today. So they're going to do that. Judy Hop says, I bought Nord. Now, whenever someone tries to hack me, Don Robbie just sends the boys over with a few baseball bats. But it don't work like that.
It's sad like that.
I like that one though.
Fat Sam said, just want to say Darwin couldn't finish a tic-tac.
Boss.
Oh,
wow. And
you know that Darwin Núñez, I do rate him though, you know. Even though he's finishing,
he's got everything but the finishing.
He's a dangerous player, I think.
Pacey, powerful.
I think you can't buy a player for that amount of money to cause chaos. He needs to do a bit more than that.
Well, what's everyone's feeling on Eddie today? Because again, you know, another big game for him. You know what I mean? They're showing Edu actually in the crowd as they applaud. The applause is going up for Pele. And all the Arsenal players and fans, everybody there clapping in a minute's applause for the great Pele. Eddie Nketiah, who, you know, would want to walk in the shadow and walk in the steps of a player like Pele. I mean, can he give us a goal again today?
Yeah, he can. He can. He scored against them last time out. He scored against West Ham the other day. So he's hit the ground running in terms of taking his chance this time round with Jesus out. And I think Brighton, I think will try and take the game to us. They're the home team and that's the way they play. So I think he'll have opportunities in behind. So I think Eddie might get a goal today. He'll get chances today, that's for sure. I hope he bags one of them. But, you know, he's moving into that period of the Newcastle, Tottenham, United. And that's the games where I want to see him kind of, you know, put his chances away. I think we've got more than enough around him as well to see off Brighton.
That's the point. There have been so many times we've seen Eddie when he might have had Reece Nelson next to him or Marquinhos next to him or Vieira behind him. But now he's got Partey, Xhaka, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli around him. You know? So this is where we really can see the best of him. And he doesn't he doesn't have to have that sort of I'm the second fiddle complex anymore, because he now knows he is the guy that's going to be leading the line. This is his chance. This is make or break for him. And all the noises that have been coming out of his mouth since last year would indicate that he's going to hopefully seize this opportunity.
And do you know, I said that we all know Premsy. I was talking to Premsy. I did a show with him on his YouTube channel, and I was saying to him, look, the thing with Eddie, he never gets a chance to play with the A team. Or when he does, he gets garbage time minutes. He gets 5-10 minutes at the end of the game, and he's asked to do something different, run into the corner. He's not asked to score a goal. He's asked to come in and stretch. So I just think with Eddie, I like Eddie now when he's playing with the A team, the first team, and he gets a chance to kind of really show what he can do. But listen, kickoffs now. Let's see, man. Let's hope.
Yeah, let's get off to a fast start, hopefully.
This game feels a bit bigger than it did before I saw those other results, you know?
Yeah.
Well, it was always big, but
I know, but it just feels that little bit bigger now.
Yeah.
The fact that Zinchenko is back as well, it allows Xhaka to get further forward as well, because he kind of occupies that central area. So he doesn't
want to throw in there just so beyond the halfway line.
Come on, boys.
I want to say get well soon to Mark Overmars as well, because he was taken to hospital with a mild stroke.
And rest in peace to Pele. I haven't said it as well, so rest.
The great Pele. Dr. Viraj says, hey Robbie, hope you all are good. Happy New Year to you and the entire AFTV community. I'm going for a close 1-0 win to Arsenal. Wish you and your entire family a prosperous.
Go on, shoot!
It's a good move by Arsenal. Just cut out at the end.
Just held on to it a little bit too long.
Nice.
We've started.
Get it in, back post!
Come on, Martinelli. Take him on, take him on, take him on.
Take him on. Oh, that's good. Here's the chance.
That's how the league leaders start.
That's the start we wanted.
Come on. Close.
That's the start we wanted. Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
Saka again.
Yes. That's the start we wanted.
Come on, Saka. Come on.
Yes.
Partey.
Great tackle there by Partey. Great tackle.
That's it. Martinelli even here tried to bend it.
Posing problems.
Great touch. Great touch.
Saka.
Great touch.
Put some respect on this kid's name. One of the best young players in world football right now.
You know what I hate is the fact that people
that
have
was
to see
such a smart finish. Well done.
It's that touch, just to lay it in front of him and hit it on the half volley like that.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Come on, get composed in front of goal. He's so composed in front of goal.
Come on.
Arsenal on job, man.
What's that? A 6 goal in the
Arsenal
league? Yeah.
on job.
Yeah.
So
he joins Odegaard and Martinelli all on 6.
Good start. We
start,
needed that.
Man.
That's a great start.
I was just about to mention that stat that came on. Yeah, we're the only team not to concede in the first 15 minutes of a game this season.
How is it?
And then we went and scored.
What a start!
Yeah, we start games quick. That's one of the things, right? Especially away from home.
Come on.
We never used to do that in years gone by, man. Slow starts.
Do you know what though? I'm actually a bit shook now. My missus said to me that we're going to win 2-1 and Saka and Nketiah are going to score. And if that happens, I should have got to propose. Hey, Eddie, I don't need you to score today, you know. I don't need you to score, you know. I'm joking, miss. I love you, bro. I love you.
She's not watching, bro. Because she's like, why is he shook about that?
No, I'm joking.
Why is he worried?
All right, listen, if the happens playing, everyone's invited,
It's
man.
a foul, ref.
You got to play to the whistles in it.
Yeah.
He's giving it. He's giving it. What a start, man.
I couldn't hope for a better start than that, especially in the context of what's gone on earlier on today.
Nah, they definitely have to come.
So what was the stat that Brighton have scored in the first?
We haven't conceded.
No, we haven't
first
conceded.
15.
We're the only team in the league not to concede in the first 15 minutes. There was a few on one goal, but yeah, we're on none.
What a start.
I should have got a bottle of Johnny Walker with me for this.
But now Brighton will have to come out at some point.
100%.
And
I think they'd come out anyway, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but what I'm saying now,
they're that type of team.
we're in a good position.
Yeah.
Go on, Eddie.
Go on, Eddie.
Go on, Eddie.
Martinelli.
Nice.
That's nice. Oh, lovely turn.
He tried the Eddie movement.
Zinchenko.
Rolling out. What is Zinchenko even doing there, firstly? Look at this.
He just couldn't get his feet
I thought he
together.
was going to dink him.
He tried
to bury it.
You know what? Credit to the keeper. He came out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
What a turn by Zinchenko, man.
This is the performance so far of league leaders, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's what I'm saying. You sniff something, you go and get it. You go and get it straight
Smell
away.
blood.
No messing about.
Lamptey leaning on him. What's wrong?
Yeah, but Partey looks like.
Why's Lamptey
elder brother
marking
there,
Partey?
mate.
That
I mean,
doesn't seem right.
First time ball, come on.
Hit it in.
Martinelli.
No, it's not a
Whoa.
handball. Don't appeal for it.
Nah.
That's fine.
No, go on, just
Alright,
crack
come
the
on.
ball.
Don't let them counter attack now. Come on. Yes!
Lovely.
How quickly do we
Zinchenko.
win the ball back? It's obscene.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Well played.
Reset. Super chat here
Well
from London
played.
Nomad. Let's keep calm. We went up quick against Southampton and drew. It's too early. It is what it is.
Yeah, but you always want to get
Yeah,
aggressive.
you rather get. Look, let's look at that. Oh, the draw was the Southampton one.
We haven't lost one when taking the lead.
But you could equally say when we scored against all the other teams early, we won. So going to his stat, that's the only 12 games when we've gone ahead early. We've won 11.
Put it this way, you want to start games like
Correct.
this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially
It's how
after
you
City
want to
got
start.
points as well.
Yeah.
Let
You
me just-
want to, you play.
I think. Do you know what as well? That was after a Europa League game. We were a bit tired.
Yeah, you want to keep the, Brighton.
Look, we're-
Great crowd.
We're 5
Good
minutes. We're
atmosphere.
5 minutes in. 5 minutes in
keep it
away
quiet.
from home. We could have had
Yeah.
3.
Oh, well, I'm partying again.
But what I will
just
say
been
is, you know, when you're winning, you're never tired. You want the next game to come, and that's where I think we're at right now. We're winning so many games. We don't want to have a break. If we had another World Cup now, so we would be a bit upset because we were just playing so well.
Well done.
And the games are coming thick and fast.
Fast, yeah. But I think we'll be all right. We're just going to be all right because we're winning.
That's it. That's it.
How they win that?
Well,
Nice.
well dealt with.
Nice.
Well dealt with.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, someone's coming out with it.
In behind,
I
gone.
would say gone. Yeah, in the middle.
Nice.
Lovely. Look, come
Look
out
at
wide.
Martinelli.
Yep.
That's
Nice.
the ball.
Now
That's the
take him
ball.
on,
That's the
take him
ball.
Too obvious, wasn't it?
Yeah, I thought it opened up for him though.
But there was he was on a bloody
overlap.
roundel, yeah.
Well, this is a frantic pace, isn't it?
Yeah.
But do you know what? I think that's better for us than
I'll
for
take,
them.
yeah. So
They can't play like us. They're missing so many players as well. I
both
think
on and off the ball.
Oh,
right?
yeah. They don't want to do what we're doing.
Yeah, but also, I'm not saying you just got to be, also we're 1-0 up. So
But have they even had a touch in that final third?
Let's just try and just.
It's been all us. Even Sheroy said we could have had
away.
3 goals.
Yeah.
Oh, what a start! Come on, boys.
Come on, man. This is what my New Year's all on.
Yes,
Arsenal
lovely Saliba. People were doubting him. After one game, one shaky game, people doubting him.
Martinelli's seen a lot of the ball, isn't he?
win. Yeah.
That's good.
Touch.
Nice.
Touch.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Someone said to me the other day, do you know, like they like Eddie as well because he's selfish, and I get that. I get the fact that he's a number 9, a proper poacher. Sometimes you need to have
Gotta be a
that
bit
bit about,
selfish, innit?
like he's got that bit of aura about him. Do you know?
You have to have that, selfishness to you, innit?
Yeah,
Come on,
especially
boys.
a culture type, man. You need that.
What's up?
What happened?
I think he probably.
Must have been in the box.
I don't know what happened there,
Yeah, I
but
think it's encroachment by Eddie.
1-0 up.
And that's the thing. We know what Brighton are going to do. They're going to try and keep the ball. They're going to try and do the playing out from the back. We know the same,
Get back in the box.
but we just have to do it better.
Nice.
It really is frightening how quickly we win the ball back when we're not in possession, though. And you know what? To be honest, I was doing the watch along for the AC Milan game here as well. We were all saying the same thing, even though it was a relatively meaningless friendly.
Yeah.
These guys still wanted to win the ball back within a matter of seconds.
It's a philosophy now, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just the way they play now. So
And that's got nothing to do with quality. Everyone can do that.
That's
Everyone can
intent.
work
yeah, it's a
hard.
system.
That's
It's
it.
like-
Yeah,
and
you have to
everyone-
want to do that as
and
well.
everyone doing it.
You have to want to run for the ball. You have to want to go and press for the ball. It's not just it's a mentality thing. Clearly,
You got to believe in the manager, and I think that's where it stems from. You believe in the manager, you'll do what the manager asks of you on and off the ball. Ball over the top.
yeah. Saliba, play back to the keeper. Be sensible if you need.
Okay, yeah, got rid of it.
If not, in row Z, mate. If either one, in row Z, it's fine.
Fair enough.
1 year extension. Well, not an extension, but the option was triggered
Why not?
before the deadline tonight.
You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it gives us more
Trigger.
time. It gives us more time. If he's asking for money that we don't believe he deserves yet, well, it's a chance for us to turn to him and say, all right, the next 6 months, prove it, and then you'll get maybe what you want in the summer.
I did the live with James, and we was talking about how much he would pay him. And James, I think, was saying something similar to around about 120, 130 at the time. And I said that's a bit of a low ball. I was like 180. I'd go
Still
to
young though, isn't he?
Yeah, but like I said, for me, I think he's a generational talent. I genuinely do. I would pay him up to 200k.
200k.
And James came with some really good points as well.
You also got to consider what everybody else is getting. Like, not just at Arsenal, but I mean like around the leagues.
And you've got to consider the next step for him as well. If you give him 200k now,
too much too soon.
Then in 5 years you need to give him 3.
But
it's true.
So it's a balance.
Or you could even have like it wouldn't even be 5 years. We could have a couple of good seasons, and then it's like,
want more, yeah.
So how much would you give him?
I think 150.
I think what James is saying, 120, 130.
I don't think that's enough for him, you know.
I say 150.
I don't think that's enough.
I say 150.
I think that's fair.
He's still young.
You don't want a player at his age to feel like he's basically got the contract that he would have always
if he's
dreamed of
not-
as
if
a
he
kid,
doesn't
where there's
sign it,
nothing
then-
left to achieve. Do you see what I mean? If it comes to an absolute sticking point, and his agent says, look, other teams are offering him 250 grand a week, let's say.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
So okay, but at that point, do you let him go?
No, for 250,000, I think that's a lot,
He was
man.
unlucky there, Gabriel. Well done.
Because you know what I mean as well. He's a centre back, so he's not the one scoring the goals. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, this is no indictment of him, but he wasn't starting for France at that World Cup either. Do you know what I mean? He went, which is an achievement, but he's not an international starter just yet.
No, France is centre back.
Yeah, they're stock still, man.
It's unreal, isn't it?
And for me, I think he's probably the second best under 23 centre back. I'll put Konate over him. I think Konate is.
And you know who else is good though, right? I saw that World Cup, that Gavardio.
Yeah, Gavardio. 20
That
years
guy
old.
is good, man.
And that's what
20. I couldn't believe it.
That was my point. My point is, how much is he going to go to Chelsea or Real Madrid? How much he's
Yeah, but
going to get?
the fee will be big. Well, what would his
No,
wages?
how much is he going to get? I think he'll get about 200k. I think he'll
Do you
get a
think
lot.
I don't think he'll get that much.
Yeah, I think
the
so.
fee.
Why?
The fee will be massive, but he won't get 200k.
Because where is he now?
He's at
He's at
Leipzig.
Yeah, listen, he'll definitely take 4 times he's a man, and he's probably on like 30, 40 bags.
On Arsenal, let's keep defending. Well done.
Nice, let's have a little break here.
I love
he
it.
did all right.
Very
He did
well
all right.
done. Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Very well done.
Listen, I'll probably say to Saliba, 150k, 6-year contract. If you want 200k, then it's an 8-year contract.
And look, there's nothing
Secure yourself a little bit more.
But,
Yeah, that's
but you
true.
can also revisit the terms of a contract halfway through it if you think he's worth more money. You can say, right, in 2 years' time,
Yeah.
wonderful,
Yeah.
you've taken us to this many
You put
trophies. here's a bit
incentives in
more.
it, don't
Of
you?
course.
And if we get in the Champions League, this you get that. If you become a regular for France, you get this. That's how they sort of do it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So remember, that's true. He's not a regular yet, even.
Yeah, but
as good as we think he is, he's not a regular in
But
the
that's
French.
down to the manager, not down to the quality of the player. Because I would
No,
say
the quality of the players there.
I would say that he's better than Upamecano, but obviously the manager prefers him.
Upamecano is more experienced.
Yes, he is. No, but what I'm saying is he obviously is preferred over the likes of Upamecano because he believes that he's maybe better.
But even Konate was getting in.
Yes,
before,
yeah,
and
no,
he's
no.
another young. So I think there's a lot of.
Don't go to ground.
Saliba.
Don't go to ground.
We're talking him up. Oh, but he recovered well.
They've still got the ball.
Good luck.
And get that ball away, man.
Let's not have no.
And get him back into the game, Brighton, there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, bound to happen, man.
Yeah.
Electric start, 12 and a half minutes in. Orange with the super chat says, you can tell Arteta respects Brighton's ability to play out and create chances. We're not pressing them as much as we did West Ham, and Saka's the best right winger in the world right now.
Where's
Can't really argue that.
Where's Thing play? For Vinicius.
Where he played left wing.
For Real Madrid.
So, but yeah, Vinicius, left wing.
I do like that Rodrigo though, but he's not as good. But I do like him. I
Didn't do
do.
nothing in the World Cup.
No. But I do think he's a very good player and a young talent. I like him.
Yeah, I'd have to have a look at the.
I'm honest, isn't he?
But he's up there. Saka's definitely up there, man. He's been, and he done it at the World Cup as well.
Yeah. England's best player.
I found it amazing that so many people started only speaking about Saka after this World Cup. I was like, what have you lot been watching for the last few years?
You know what?
Because he's been doing it day
You
in,
know,
day
the
out.
funny thing is like when we was at the World Cup, and obviously I was on DR Sports and I was with Flex, United fan. And after he saw Saka in the flesh a couple of games, hey, this kid, he's going. Now I see what you lot always.
Well, this is what I mean.
So
It's after the
I
World
think
Cup.
sometimes because they don't see what we see week in week out in the flesh, because I think so. Like what he was saying to me, he goes, "Listen, I know he's good, but seeing him in the flesh and all the stuff he does his strength and all that. Those are the things that you may not see as much when you're not watching the player.
Even when you did the preview box to box with Dan Lawless, and Dan Lawless was like he's not got the strength.
When he was saying that, right? I remember you was interviewing him. I was there as well. I was still there. When he said he ain't got the strength, I was thinking, hey,
that's probably his best.
And I'm like, I'm watching it and I'm like, the boy them stupid, man. You don't know what you're talking about, man. Dan, I'm like, Dan, what are you talking about, fella?
He's got strength,
man. The guy put the boy and poster stamps.
Yeah, he's
come
strong.
on. And Declan Rice, you know.
Yeah.
6'2", 6'3", big guy.
Strong as well.
Come on, man. Nah.
Get pushed off the ball much.
Saka is, man. He's proper. He's proper.
And consistent. I think that's the thing that I really rate about Saka, because he's got a lot of young players, right, and they're quality.
Konate's on 71k a week, so I just thought I'd check that while I was just talking about Saliba.
That's what I'm saying.
But
We'll go watch this run. Is that Lamptey? Oh, that's a good cutback as well. Oh, that's dangerous. Well left.
Yeah, deflection.
I was giving a corner.
Yeah, deflection before Ramsdale even had an attempt. We're probably going well wide. Deflection ball.
Well, watch Lamptey's pace.
As we knew, we know that Brighton, they have got the capabilities to do something.
Yeah.
Zinchenko was caught slipping there.
I don't know if it was a deflection though.
Yeah. Well, that.
It looked like he just mishit it.
I think Ramsdale touched it. He did actually touch it well.
Did he?
He looked like he didn't, but I think he did. He just. Well, watch that Lamptey, man. He's lightning.
Well, we were linked to him heavily, weren't we?
It's always been his injuries that's been a concern.
Yeah, injuries done that kid, man. Away. Well done.
Good stuff, Eddie.
Come on.
What's that?
What's it then?
Are you taking it again?
Retake the corner.
Why?
What happened?
This ref, I don't like this ref either.
I don't like none of them, you know.
What's that retaken for?
There is some bigger clans than the rest, but they are all like generally.
He's at the World Cup, eh?
Yeah, him and Oliver.
Yeah.
So retaking corner from Brighton, low,
oof,
and another corner.
Careful with that, man. That's reminding me of that.
The Liverpool one last night. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking exactly the same thing.
What a mare. That guy had a mare. Even in the second half, he nearly cost them a goal.
Right. That performance last night is going to appear on You've Been Framed soon, but it was so bad.
I don't know which one was worse.
Third corner in a row to defend it.
Oh, come on, what's going on, man?
I still don't know why the first one had to be retaken. What happened?
I want to see that second one again, see where it was actually going, because...
As in whether we needed to clear it or whether it was going out.
It looked like it was going out, but then at the same time...
Why take the risk?
Where the player cleared it, it might have been near post.
Come on, boys. Come on. Stay focused, man. These are the most important times.
Ooh, Ramsdale got
Ramsdale that.
That reminds me of the Douglas Luiz one against Villa.
Yeah,
that went straight in. It was very similar.
Throw into Brighton this time.
You just got under it a bit.
Concentrate, man.
Yeah, this is what we like. You just needs to stay focused, man. Come on.
Head it out.
Back to
They
them.
just need to get control of the ball.
Yeah, man. They've had a lot of possession at Brighton, man.
But we listen. They went to Man City and had more possession than them. This is what they do.
Sam said, "How do we watch the Saudi league in the UK?" Forget it, man. Your guy's done, man. It's over for him, man.
I'll tell you what, though.
Hey, the NordVPN.
That's it, actually. NordVPN.
Talk the truth, though. You'd watch a game now, wouldn't you?
No, I'm not.
I watch.
You'd watch a Saudi game. You would. You'd watch an Al Nassr game.
Maybe at the beginning to see
Keep it in.
the hell it's about.
Back. Yeah, look. Pass it back. Look, come back.
Look at the runner. Look at the runner. Held on to it. Why did you hold on to it?
I think he tried to use him as a decoy rather than, but they clocked it.
Come on, get back. This guy, man, he's so good. He's tricky.
Don't back off. Don't back off.
Well done.
Get it out.
See it out.
Good tracking.
Yes.
It's the tracking of the run that makes the player force that in out.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't get near to him, but
Yeah,
just the mere fact that you're getting back.
You kill it before.
But bear in mind, this is Bukayo Saka chasing him, and look at how far ahead of him Matoma is.
No, Matoma's he's a good
Yeah,
player.
Matoma's
He's got
good.
wheels, man.
Yeah, Matoma's good, man. He did some lovely skill against Southampton as well last game.
played in every one of Japan's games at the World Cup.
Tell you that team, right? I was at the World Cup. Went to quite a few of their games. Japan. They're so fit.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, man.
We love watching them here as well, man.
The energy of that team.
That.
Bloody hell.
But that was the whole thing. They were saying that their bench is actually better than the starting 11, but that was their game plan to.
They just
outrun
teams, man.
Go on, Eddie.
What are we going to do with it, Eddie?
Nice.
Good work. Good work.
He wants it again.
Shoot.
Inside. Nice.
Nice, Eddie. Odegaard.
He doesn't lose the ball, does he? Look, he just doesn't lose it.
We're getting into some very good positions though.
Yeah. Easy come.
Patient.
Oh!
Yes!
Oh my God! Oh God, that was levels. God, that was levels.
Oh my God!
You've got technically good, and then you've got technically gifted, bro.
Odegaard.
And Martin Odegaard is technically gifted.
Look at the commentator.
My word!
Odegaard's feet there.
Oh my God! That's going to be
I wish we
replayed.
buried that though, man.
That's going to be replayed.
We have got to make these count. We have got to make these count.
That could have, should have.
Out wide, yeah. Look, now use a decoy. Use a decoy.
He should have used the overlap there, I think, man.
Yeah.
Because they're clocking. He wants that shot.
Yeah. That's
3-4
he's
times
coming
now.
in. He's cutting in on every
Recycle
time.
that. Yeah, good. Keep
He
going.
actually didn't shoot the one that he should have.
Which is why a lot of people were talking about Fabianski.
Oh, Odegaard, man. Jesus Christmas. That was a great piece of skill. But that's the thing I like about Odegaard. I was saying, he's not going to be the one shouting, hooting, hollering. He ain't going to do that, but he's going to lead by performances on the pitch.
But we have other players that can do that.
Yeah.
Xhaka.
Yeah. Gabriel.
I don't know if you saw Zinchenko about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
He was literally going, come on, stay close. Like he's very aggressive.
Yeah. Listen, man. That is his championship mentality. He's been at Man City 5 years, won 4 trophies.
Let's see this again.
Disgusting. Disgusting. That is absolute filth.
You know, it was a keeper. Keeper did well. He got off the line quick.
But Martinelli was smart. That's good IQ because he knew he wasn't going to score, but he just tried to get it.
Decent defender.
Just needed Eddie in front of the defender.
Yeah. And you can't blame Eddie for that. He was still there. Oh, that was naughty. My message said, Saka scored halfway to my bet. Hey, listen, mate.
Should I congratulate you now then?
Listen, man. Nketiah, man.
What did you say? 2-1.
She said 2-1, and Eddie and Nketiah scored, and Saka scored. Then listen, man. Tonight might be a good night, but a bad night. I don't know, bro. Nah, joking, man.
22 minutes gone. Been pretty comfortable. Just a few corners from Brighton, really. That's it.
Go on, drive, strong.
Well
yes.
done.
Love it.
Oh, nice play. Out wide.
Magnificent.
Oh,
they crowded him out well there, though.
Yeah, crowded him.
Now we need to get
done.
back. Yes.
Look at him, man.
And that's the thing, because he's he's off. I think he's
No,
off.
he's not.
Finish!
Come on! It took too long.
We've got to make that count. We've got to make these count.
Got to finish there, innit?
Yeah, man.
But we look.
Yeah, that was off. I think that was off.
Yeah,
I think it was
maybe.
just about
Maybe
off.
off.
I think it was just
I
about
reckon it might have
being.
been off.
He looked off from the first.
We've got a corner up though.
We do look brilliant, though, man. We look absolutely brilliant.
You're doing it.
Yeah.
Another performance away from home so far.
Empty.
Corner for Arsenal. Saka's over the ball.
How many, like when we was under Wenger, all those years we played nice football, but we just wouldn't get that goal. Well, now we're doing the two things. It's nice to get back to that.
That, or even if we did get the goal, sometimes we just get pushed about of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that isn't happening here.
No. And I'm talking about the last 10 years,
Corner.
not the first 10 years.
Oh. Who's Gabs?
Oi.
Shoot!
Did that take an deflection? Yeah, it did.
Thomas,
It did,
unlucky,
it did. Took a
man.
deflection.
Oh,
Took a
lucky
deflection.
party.
He did the right thing by hitting it quickly,
Sanchez
though.
all over the gaff.
He did the right thing hitting it quickly there.
That's both keepers that have been
Under
flapping a
here.
bit, innit?
Yeah.
I think Sanchez would have got that though.
I think Sanchez missed it and it came off the defender in the end.
For that deflection right at the center.
But Brighton fans behind there worried.
It's good delivery now.
Great delivery.
Oh my days! Well
Took
done.
him
in the
off.
end.
Took it off his head.
Well done in the end, Sanchez.
Very good opening 25.
This Matoma's looked bloody impressive, though.
Yeah, he's good though, man. He's good. He's good. Very good.
Win that back.
A lot of Japanese players like
Technically gifted, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're very good.
The Celtic, they've got about 3 of them. Ooh.
Okay.
What's that?
He sent Zinchenko the wrong way there.
That's poor. Oh!
But there's always
Save
been that
from
thing level that's Zinchenko. Defensively, he's not as good as he is.
Look at him here, look at him here, look at him here, look at him here. Look, he sends him one way.
Slows it down and comes out.
It's a bit of poor defending at that clearance there, right? Who cleared that?
Saliba, I think.
Yeah, that was poor. I don't think that was Saliba.
Wasn't it? I don't know. That was a
It was
poor
a
clearance.
poor clearance, though. It's just, you know what I mean, just put it back into a dangerous area, and you know, another corner for them.
Shout out to our away fans as
saver.
well. You got pretty much filling out the whole bloody
New
away
Year's
ends, man.
Eve.
New Year's
time,
Eve,
man.
man.
Every time.
5:30 as well.
Yeah.
Look
You
at
know,
that packed.
a lot of them. I mean,
They'll be lucky to get back to North
Yeah.
London by midnight.
exactly,
let's be honest.
exactly.
And you know, Brighton's, it's hard to get away
Yeah,
from that
yeah.
ground, man. Hard to get away.
Shout out to them, man. Shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah.
the away fans, man.
See, New Year's in, you know, I was supposed to be at the game, and I was saying, what? New Year's in my car.
Yeah, basically.
You know?
That's what you got to set up for.
Yeah. This TV keeps blanking out.
– 25 minutes gone, 1-0 up to Arsenal. We're going to pass it over to James and Laurie for a bit of analysis on the first opening 25-26 minutes.
Well, Laurie, it's been really impressive, hasn't it, from Arsenal? We have had a spell. I mean, I looked at the clock. I looked at the stats around 20 minutes in, well, maybe 15 to 20 minutes in, and they'd had 69% of the ball, Brighton. And as Lee said, that is a little bit what they're renowned for doing. They went to the Etihad, had a lot of the ball, but Arsenal showing a good resilience, but also a lot of quality when they go forward and the space does open up.
Oh, definitely, yeah. And what a tremendous start. Goal after, what, a minute and 6 seconds? But you know what? As well as we've played, I think Brighton, I've got to say, they look pretty dangerous as well.
Yeah.
Matoma and Lamptey on the flanks, they've looked quite threatening.
Yeah.
And they can play a bit too. So this is actually a good game. I'm actually enjoying the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, we want Arsenal to maintain their lead, but it is a good game. The neutrals must be enjoying this.
At the moment, it feels like the plays through Saka's side, but when it does open up, it's Martinelli on the one-on-one. If we could just get that overlap or that something a little bit right, I think there's a second goal here for Arsenal.
Definitely.
We'll see. You still feeling confident about your prediction? What did you go with in the end?
I went 1-0 to Arsenal,
yeah.
but the way this game is quite open and quite end-to-end, I don't think there's going to be... I think there's going to be more goals in this game. Obviously, I hope it's to our
it feels quite
advantage.
Open,
it does
feels
feel,
like the teams both have goals in them.
And
so
it feels
we'll
like
see.
both teams are confident in attacking.
Yeah.
You know, there's not too much sitting. Both teams, when they get the ball, they're looking to get the ball forward.
Yeah.
And it's making for a very good, open, entertaining game.
Yeah, some lovely football there from Arsenal. We'll send it back to the sofas, but we'll see you on the half-time show very soon.
Martinelli.
But you got to think Lamptey's a very good defender.
He's sticking to his task. He's sticking to his task.
That's
not a foul.
Referee. How are you going to give that as a foul?
Come on.
He's locking him up a bit though. He is locking him up a little bit, Lamptey. He's not really managed
I'm
to
thinking
get
about
past
Martinelli.
it.
He keeps going though. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
thing
yeah,
about
he does,
Martinelli.
yeah, yeah.
He keeps going.
How's that a foul?
Even when he scored against West Ham, literally about 5 minutes before that, I was like, maybe he needs to come off, but he needs to start taking them outside as well.
Which is what he did for the West Ham goal. I honestly don't think Fabianski was expecting to hit it from that angle.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
is why he got
was
caught out.
expecting the cross, wasn't
That's what it is.
He did him with the eyes in that. Come on, Arsenal, get to grips with this, man. They're getting a bit more joy
But
there.
that midfield's a little bit
Yeah,
too open.
little
Partey,
opening,
you
man.
need to get back, my friend.
Yeah, they're back in. A bit slow, but
It's these little 1-2s you've got to watch.
yeah, that's not
Rules
good.
dangerous.
That's silly as well. Nice.
Good keeping, man.
That was a good little passage of play from them, though. Just to find the ball was terrible.
Let them build their
See,
confidence.
go
up,
with
but
me
then
sometimes, that's all right. Go on, Eddie.
Nice.
Strength in.
That's not a foul.
Oh, the referee.
the linesman didn't even give it.
Not a foul.
The linesman didn't even
That is
give it.
ridiculous.
You know what, that's great strength, Eddie. That's exactly what you need to do when you're the only man up there, man. Nah,
Go away, referee.
absolute
If
gas
anything,
man.
that's
On
a
Louis
handball.
Dunk.
If
Absolute
anything, that's a
gas
handball.
man for
But
that.
the linesman didn't even wave anything, and he's
And
closest
he's got
to
the best
it.
view.
Lewis Dunk is handballed it accidentally, but that's a handball.
Well,
If anything,
he's already given the foul, hasn't he?
Stupid.
How's that? Eddie Nketiah is about half his size. All he did was just use his strength.
But they're going to use the rhetoric, oh, it doesn't matter about
Oh,
size. A foul is a foul.
Well done.
Good.
Well done. First time.
Great challenge.
He should have took a touch.
Great
and it would have
challenge.
been
Is
a
that
foul,
Lamptey
but yeah,
again?
it is what it is.
That was Lamptey again.
That was a fantastic
He's a
challenge.
good player, man.
Calm, man.
Close him down.
You better keep doing that though.
Yeah, it's ours. Super chat
Do you-
from
Sorry.
Super chat from Maya in the Turkish says, "Missed you so much. Can't wait for the transfer daily. If we bought Mudryk and Gabby's fit, who'd be your attacking line? And Happy New Year, AFTV. Love. Obviously, transfer daily's back tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, man.
Back
He's
tomorrow.
got to be. If Jesus is fit, he has to start for me, man.
Yeah.
I think they were implying whether Mudryk would start on the left.
Yeah, I think by Gabby they mean Martinelli.
Oh, Martinelli. No, it's got to be Martinelli, man.
Yeah, I think Mudryk needs to make an impact
it's
off the
gotta-
bench first,
yeah.
and then
Like the Reyes effects, innit?
and then you kind of see.
Martinelli's ain't done nothing wrong this season, man.
Well, look, he'll have if we do get him. I know we're talking about him like we've got him, but he'll have the FA Cup. He'll have what will no doubt be a relatively
Europa League.
difficult Europa League tie.
And he'll have Premier League games.
Exactly.
Did you see the video he posted today? He posted the video.
I heard about it. I heard
With the
about it.
21 Savage line in it.
Yeah.
It's not a coincidence.
Listen, man. Come on, boys. Edu, man, you got to get it done. It's nice to see Edu at the game as well. Like, that's a nice another kind of, like, it's serious, man. Everyone's connected. It's looking good.
You know what I also love to see?
He's got his phones with him.
Was Jesus, despite his injury at the West Ham game.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Because there are so many
Oh,
injured
foul.
players.
Ref! Oh, my
Yeah,
goodness.
see? Look what he just gave before,
And then he doesn't.
and he
really
don't give
one.
that. Look what he gave Eddie before.
We've got a good shape, though. We have a
He's,
very good shape.
Scared of the home crowd.
Yeah, that could play a part. Very good start, though, man. Half an hour just flown by.
How many shots we had in oh,
Well done.
get it out.
Got rid of it back and go around Ramsdale. Keep it moving. Let me check for you, Lee.
That's what I like. I like to see the teams having shots, having attempts.
3 shots, 2 on target for Brighton. 7 shots, 2 on target for Arsenal.
They've had 7 shots, right?
We've had 7. They've had 3.
I was going to say, where? They're a threat.
They are a threat.
And don't forget, we had some chances that didn't even manifest themselves in shots. Like
Yeah.
the Odegaard one where Martinelli cuts it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't get a shot off there. You know, those are still, in my opinion, chances.
But it's nice though because we are. I think you could probably say that we are more of a second half team. We score a lot of late goals. We score a lot of goals in the second half. Think about in our home games, we've had to come back maybe a couple of times as well.
Well done.
Nice.
Well done. He's giving that as a foul as well.
Oh
No
my
way.
God. Are you serious?
No way.
You cannot be serious.
Yeah, he's even pointed to the Nketiah one from earlier.
Yeah.
Come on,
I think
referee,
he might have
man.
caught him, you know.
No, come on,
Gets the ball.
incompetence.
Gets the ball. Yeah, he gets the
No,
ball.
well, he's,
Yeah, no, he gets the ball. Yeah, he gets it
It
first.
doesn't really get much of the man either.
like they say in boxing, if you don't think you're going to get it on points with the judges, you've got to knock them out. And if we're not going to get these referee
Yeah,
decisions,
yeah.
you know, we've got to
It's
put it
true.
beyond. We've got to
It's
put
true.
it beyond reasonable doubt with the goals, man.
Come on.
Ezekwe says we must get Mudryk as Felix is to join United soon. Come on, you Gunners.
They might go for Felix because they need a striker. innit?
Yeah, they need a strike. I watched that
They
game
got that
today.
knockback with Gap.
Martial wasn't great today, man.
That guy, man, I'm taking him out.
No, you
He's
put
in
him
the
in
fantasy.
Yeah, man.
You had him in your team.
Martial.
Yeah, because I thought obviously Ronaldo was
You
gone.
don't want to win it, huh?
Yeah, well, I was top as well in the league. I'm now second. It's going backwards.
No. Yes. Good. Thank you.
Next year I'm
Not
doing
putting,
fantasy.
not putting
Yeah,
Eddie
man,
in
you
instead
gotta
of
do it, man.
Martial.
It's
no?
good. I don't have. No, I've never.
That was the-
I
that
can
was
say
the
I've
choice.
never
They
chosen a
both
Spurs
won
player. I
in
can
the
tell you
last
that.
game.
I've never.
So obviously
Never.
Eddie can shut me up today in that choice.
There was one season I was so close to putting Dele Alli in my fantasy, and I was like, I can't do it. Oh,
That's offside, isn't it?
Yeah. Wasting your own
I think
time.
as well the fact that they've got Trossard, it helps them in one way, but you lose a lot with Welbeck, innit? You lose a lot with Welbeck.
This is
Welbeck gets in the back.
Welbeck's pace, man, it's unreal.
He likes to stretch teams.
That was
Brilliant by
Lamptey that lost it
Partey.
there. Yeah, showing the goal again.
Is that another assist for Martinelli as well? Or
I don't know if they'll give it to him.
You get assists for that?
Came off the Brighton player.
Great control. Boom.
I doubt they give it to him. But then they've been doing that.
Yeah, they've been doing. That's what I was like. And that would be again more GA for these players. Like listen, man. My other point about the Saliba thing was we were talking about Martinelli potentially getting this 200k that he's rumoured to be getting. So
Yeah.
Nah, no assist for Martinelli.
okay.
It's a foul? No. Yeah, that's what I was laughing. We ain't getting nothing, man. Assist for Martinelli?
Nah, they didn't give it. No.
Oh.
That would have been very cheeky if they gave it. I mean, I'm not complaining, he's in my team. If we get it, we get it, man.
He's in mine as well. Look, Christmas.
What do you
gifts,
get for
man.
an assist?
Just
3
3
points.
points.
And what do you get for a goal?
5.
5.
So anyone have Haaland in from the start?
Yeah.
everyone.
I think the majority
Everyone.
now have Haaland in, and he's just captain by default.
And he just don't come out, does he? Just leave him in till the season done.
And the amount of value
Can't
he's
risk
gone
it.
up already, he's like irreplaceable.
You can't risk it. You take him out and you're banging 6 goals in one game, and that's it. You're done.
Come on, boys. Come on.
Brighton slowly got back into it, but yeah,
They have.
that was to be
They have.
expected, though.
Yeah, they're at home, man.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of pressure,
That's
possession.
good pressure. Zinchenko.
A lot of possession
Well done.
without intent, though. They haven't
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
They've not cut us open.
We're working hard. We're still working hard.
they've
That's
not,
good.
They've not done anything which is kind of put us on the back burner. I don't believe.
And we could have put them to bed.
Yeah, we could have put them together.
Should have, really. When you look at a couple of openings.
But that's me being super critical.
No, look at it. Look.
Enough bodies there, enough bodies there. Just be
Just got to
sensible.
get bodies behind that, man.
Come on, boys. Come on. Come on. Pressure. Don't let the cross come in, though. Come on. Where's the pressure?
Yeah, Brighton got 3 men in the box, so not anymore.
And another thing, they don't have height up front. That's what Welbeck gives them. He gives them that aerial threat. Remember that the classic, one of the most classic goals of the Emirates. Welbeck got his head on it against Leicester.
Yeah.
When you lose
Yeah, I
that,
remember that.
you lose that.
Yeah.
You
It's
don't.
his pace, though.
Yeah, it is the pace.
It's, you know, it's his pace
He's
and
a
power.
good header of the ball, Welbeck. He's a very good header of the
Yeah,
ball.
he's also got power. Like you know, when he runs at players, man, like he's quick.
Yeah.
But he's powerful as well. You know.
That's what you're saying, where the 20 touches in the opposition box, some of them didn't come to a shot on goal or a shot
But
off
look at
goal.
the possession, though.
Yeah.
65%
Right.
percent for them. No, that's not
Nah,
a foul. The whole ball wasn't out.
To be fair, I thought that did go out.
Oh, mate.
It's a bit sloppy by Arsenal.
Yeah, it was. Ride the mini wave and then just go again. Give them something to think about, and they'll.
But sometimes when you drop off a little bit, it's hard to get it back up. As in, like, your performance.
Who's injured?
There's someone down.
I just saw him saying like his someone's
He's holding his hamstring.
He's holding his hamstring.
They were showing
Ramsdale.
Ramsdale, so.
God.
Do you know what?
He does this quite
Turner.
often, you know.
Turner isn't a bad deputy.
I know, but Ramsdale does this quite often in the middle of games. He looks like he's been hurt a bit, but
Yeah,
he
he
carries
has
on.
done
He's
that before,
totally
yeah.
fine, and he's just in for the next game.
It's also when you're cold as well, like, you don't get to warm up, keep your body.
Hopefully he's alright.
Yeah.
You'll see now.
Yeah, we're about to find out.
Because if that just pops,
It didn't go long.
you'll know.
Nice.
I could have left that.
Oh, lovely.
Nice.
Lovely Zinchenko.
Zinchenko.
Can't use him.
Go out wide. Go out wide.
And again.
Unlucky.
Good football. Zinchenko's little touches, man, isn't it?
Got to keep an eye on Ramsdale. But yeah, Ryan with a super chat. Hello from Australia. I'm planning to come out for my 25th birthday. I love you all from AFTV and the Ashburton boys. I want to walk to the game with them for my birthday in March. Big up, Ryan.
Nice.
When in March? Because this sofa's birthdays are around the same time. We can do it together. We can all go together.
When's yours?
I'm March the 11th.
I'm 18th.
Yeah. You're literally, I remember you're a week after me.
So yours is on a Saturday this week as well? I mean, this year as well.
I think March the 11th, on my birthday, we're Fulham away.
On my birthday, it's UFC London.
Oh my
Nice.
God, you're going to turn up for that.
Yeah, I'm going to
You're
that.
gonna turn up for that.
Edward Usman, it should be.
Nice, man.
It's game 12 o'clock kickoff at night. Someone! Yeah?
Yes. We are a serious team.
Yes.
We are a serious team.
Come on!
We are a serious team.
No proposal! Yes! Come on! Oh, what
hit it to the ground, didn't
Tell
it?
me that was the Mesut Ozil finish,
He
bro.
hit it to the ground.
I think he did.
I think he did.
Listen,
Straight down,
captain.
bang.
Listen, man.
Yes. Yes.
Let's see if it's, yeah.
Into the ground, bang.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who's doing my fan cam? I know what my title's going to be. Captain Fantastic. Brennan, Captain Fantastic is the title, mate.
Oh, we need to send someone to the shop at half time to get some drinks, man.
Yo,
This is
hey,
outrageous.
man.
Come on.
Brendan, who you got down? You can send to the shots.
But to be honest, James
Brendan, your guys'
does
shots.
half-time show, so one of us can do it.
Come on, boys. Lock in, though, man. We can't give it up now. Let's go.
Odegaard, though, again.
Martin Order's hard,
Scorer
man.
for us this season.
I'll tell you, Toby, man. Bad boy players.
Someone said 3-0 downstairs, though. Who said 3-0?
I can't remember.
Someone said 3-0.
Listen, let's just, yeah.
Yeah, we still got a way to go, man. But it's good.
What a first half, though.
Yeah, brilliant first half.
And this, do you know what? This is just a football in itself. Look, we didn't have the possession, but we've just made it count.
Yeah,
we had 8-9 shots.
All right,
And that's
watch
what-
this, though. Well done.
Yeah,
Good tracking
cool.
back. That's what we didn't used to do.
On the job, man.
Love that.
Come on, boys. And we're defying people's things about no Jesus. We're still winning. We're still
One
winning.
of our players.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that? Partey. Boots off.
Only 4 goals conceded in
got
8
trouble
away
this
games, man. Come on.
I think he's all right.
That's Saka.
Saka.
Hopefully he's alright.
Yeah, studs on the. You see when he
he
goes in,
yeah,
he
yeah,
catches
yeah.
the studs on his toe. That's impact.
And then he does his boots come off because catch the back
Has
of his
Saka ever
shoe.
missed a Premier League game since he's come into the team?
Yeah. He's had a couple of injuries.
He played every Premier League game last season.
Yeah, has he missed any this season? No.
At the start, didn't he?
This season?
Did he miss a couple of games at the start of this season?
No.
No,
Was that the start of last
He
season?
scored against Palace.
After the Euros. Remember after the Euros, he missed a couple of games.
I
But
don't
he
think
came
he's
back
missed a
late.
game.
Yeah.
Maybe you're right. Yeah.
Okay, but he ones he's been available for, I don't think he's actually
Guys, to
missed
start
for any
every
from
week.
injuries. No.
And man, they have to start every week.
We ain't got a backup for him.
Yeah.
Well, Arteta famously said
Reece is
they need to play 75 games to be these top level class players. So
And that's why he came off in that game, innit? Forest, when Reece came on.
Reece
okay, yeah. But then did he play the next game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been fit. He's stayed fit for most of the season.
Didn't even score in that game before coming off. Can't remember.
No, it was 0-0 because that was Reece scored 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I'm sure he came off.
We
on
hit
1-0.
5 in that game, didn't we? Or was
Oh
it
yes,
4?
yeah, we did actually. Yeah. But he's just never in. Touch wood. But he's never out.
He missed 2 games, says Elbows.
Okay.
Oh no.
I don't know.
What, in 2 seasons? 3 seasons?
I'm not sure.
Oh,
I
Either
don't know if
way.
he's on about this season or. Has he missed a
Nice.
game this season?
I don't think he
He
has.
hasn't. He hasn't.
Sure.
Yeah.
Only rested for Europa League.
Premier League.
No. We all got worried when he got taken off against West, but he came straight back in next game.
What was that first game?
Crystal Palace.
Oh, you played in that.
He scored.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think he might
right
have
at the
done
end
that.
it was a
'Cause
deflection.
I think at the
yeah.
start of the season he was a little bit quiet the first few games, wasn't it?
Yes, he was. That was what it was. Yeah, because it was Martinelli who was getting.
Martinelli
who
was
played
on it.
And
Leicester.
Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus and
And
Leicester.
Jesus,
we played
yeah.
them all of them. Yeah, I remember.
It's nice though. Odegaard 7 goals, Saka Martinelli 6,
Odegaard's
Jesus
scored a lot of
5,
goals, man.
Xhaka's on 3, I think.
As it stands, 7 points clear. And look at the goal difference as well.
That means you deserve to be there.
Yes,
it's not
man.
like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
plus 11 and then they're plus 20. It's a 2 difference between
Well,
them.
this goes back to what
And
Lee,
that's with
Lee was
Haaland,
saying
though,
earlier.
yeah.
Exactly. Look at what Haaland's been doing. It's obscene.
Yeah.
But look at our points and goal difference.
Around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're just sharing it around. And when we brought Gabriel Jesus in, we knew that we weren't getting the type of 9 who was going to do what Haaland does. So we knew we'd have to share them around.
No one's
So that's
getting
exactly
there.
what happened.
No one's going to get what Haaland.
But so if we
No one's gonna get close to-
let's say that we beat Newcastle. Are we getting rid of Newcastle at this title race now? Because that would be 12 points clear, and we'll have a game in hand over them. They've got
Yeah.
17 games.
Yeah, that's true.
We've got 16. So if we beat them in 2 days' time, is it? Well done. What's the date?
3
today?
days,
3 days time. Are we kind of removing them out of a title race for now?
Well, you kind of.
I think
I guess
so.
That's
have to
12
say-
points though.
Well left.
If the other thing is, if we hold on to this, still a long way to go,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we beat Newcastle.
Yeah.
Remember, City play after us, and they play Chelsea as well.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
could be like 10 points clear of them.
I think they're away at Chelsea as well, aren't they? Is
we
that the
could be-
bridge, isn't it?
Yeah, we could be like 10 points clear of them.
Yeah.
We've got to go and play Chelsea away.
Yeah.
that's putting pressure on.
So who's Man City's games? I mean, who they got next?
I know they got a difficult January, innit?
Yeah.
I know they got United in January as well, haven't they? We got a difficult January
Chelsea
as well,
twice.
to be
They got
In the
Tottenham
league,
as
though,
well.
in the league.
They got Tottenham as well, don't
They
they?
got Tottenham as well, yeah. They got a tough
They're making that
January.
up.
They do. I don't know if that's beginning of Feb or January, but they do have Tottenham somewhere along the lines.
Yeah, I'm going to check the result. I want to see who their fixtures.
Oh no, they have. So it's after the North London derby. It's Man City, Tottenham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's January.
And Man City
January,
got,
yeah.
Man City got United as well.
So do we.
Yeah, we got them. But they got, obviously
That's
London.
a foul.
Ref,
Thank you, ref. Thank you, ref. Where's the card? Ref.
Something to roll around here, man. Gilmore.
Thank you, man. Come on.
Don't need to do it either. I was going out for a
Yeah,
second.
go
He's
in.
always rushed that Gilmore, yeah.
See, bro.
That's fully unnecessary,
Yeah,
man. What is
straight
it?
through.
Ref, where's the VAR for that, man?
He knows he's not getting the ball. He knows he's not getting the ball.
Oh my God.
Shitbag.
Yeah, at least the linesman actually saw it.
We don't want him. We don't want him out,
We
man.
can't afford it. Some super chats have come in. Diallo says, "Oh my God, our away fans are loud, unbelievable support." Ideal says, "I'm waiting for someone to wake me up and tell me it was all a dream. I wasn't mentally prepared for us to challenge for a title this early." Couple more. Stress. For years we have suffered. Sometimes I can't believe Arsenal's giving me so much.
Why?
What happened? Did he talk himself into the book?
Probably.
That is ridiculous, man. This referee is ridiculous.
Sometimes refs are act
They act like they want to just get stupid control of the game. What is the point?
Stress adds, also we're getting the results playing the Arsenal way. Mudryk, your move. And the last one here from Faisal. Odegaard's got Gooner leads Mrs. fuming. Man sleeping on the couch tonight.
Faisal, my missus just messaged me, damn it, the bet's lost. I responded, yes.
We were all celebrating the goal. That was the first thing he said. There was no proposal.
Saves me a couple of months, mate. Saves me. Nah, joking, man. I can't tell her if it's coming or not anyway, so it is what it is, isn't it?
It is mad, man. I don't think any of us really expected to be where we are now. But we are where we are.
Booked for that party.
Oh my God.
Partey, Gabriel, yellows in the last 2 minutes. Not great.
This referee though, he's losing all sense though, man. That is not a referee, man.
It's not even a booking.
Nah, it's a foul.
Actually, it's not a booking, and he's right there. The referee. He's got a perfect angle on it. You know what I mean?
We can't lose our head though, man. We can't lose our head.
Yeah.
And this is going to be on Arteta to just really game management now.
Where's
That's
all
what
this?
we need to do.
It's not been a dirty game. We're all of a sudden now 3 yellow
Yeah,
cards.
all of it. That's what I'm baffed.
Just because he gave the Gilmore one now, he feels like, I've got to give others, right?
What the hell did Gabriel say to get booked though? I couldn't see anything on screen.
It was time wasting.
Oh.
Was he wasting? You know what I mean?
Why would we be wasting time?
Well, slow it down, innit?
Doesn't need to be a yellow. Could have just been
Referee
a
just
word.
wants to get involved.
8 shots to Brighton's 3. Come on.
Long ball.
Look at that. 3 on target, 2 goals.
Yeah.
We could have scored from the Zinchenko chance, the Eddie half chance.
It's good that it's half time for us, so they can calm it down.
Yeah.
Because Gabriel Partey, they're key.
Oh, 100%. And with a game in 2-3 days' time, it's
Can't
vital.
lose anyone for them games.
Yeah, we fully need everyone, all hands on deck, man.
Well done, Saka. Good tracking again. Get their bodies behind the ball.
Another great 45 away from home.
And that was what we said. I think
Against
you guys said it
against
on
a good side. You know?
Yeah.
It's not no mugs we're playing.
You guys said it on the first video with the first 11. Like the fact that we don't concede goals away from home.
Yeah.
We really are.
What a brilliant half. Brilliant half.
Brilliant half, man.
That was
Brilliant
actually
half.
a joy to watch.
Away
That
from
was a joy to
home
watch.
at a place which is a very difficult place to go because number one, because of how Brighton play, they're a very good side, and number two, their fans. It's a very hostile. It's not hostile in like. I don't know. It's
not raucous.
It's not raucous, but they get a great atmosphere there, and they really do get.
They get it popping. They get it going.
Yeah, man. That's impressive.
2-0.
That's impressive, man. And we're reacting. We're reacting to those results earlier, and if we can hold on to this, man, this will be an unbelievable 3 points.
Perfect first half.
Let's go.
Perfect first half.
Let's hope, man.
I mean, look, the goals were wonderful. But the cherry on the cake for me was that bit of Odegaard skill. Man.
Oh,
it was ridiculous. I mean, this is the sort of stuff that, you know, we saw Mesut Ozil do. He didn't necessarily come with the rest of it. But when we thought of Arsenal in years gone by, that's what you wanted to see. We didn't necessarily have that kind of player, but we've got someone that does that with the productivity at the end now and leads by example. I'm so happy we got him. So happy we got him.
Yeah, man, it's good, man.
Saka's take earlier as well, another nice finish from him. Integral for us so far this season. Integral for us moving forward too. I can't lie to you, it's been perfect first half, man. I'm starting to believe.
Listen, man.
Everybody's absolutely buzzing in the comments as well, man. You know what I mean? Jad Slash says, let's go. You know, no, hold on. Martin Hill says, I'm not satisfied. Nketiah, not good on the press. Come on. Hey, you're being so hard, man. It's the Grinch is back.
What's going on here, man? I just clocked. That's Toby. It's Toby. That's Toby. Alias, man. He's got an alias. Hey, Toby, man.
I wouldn't put it past him. The ref's a seagull, says Shivan. I mean, the referee, 2 unnecessary yellow cards in a game that's not been dirty.
That's the only negative.
Arsenal Forever says Anthony Taylor is a disgrace. They're not happy with him at all. Believe, says Rich Chigger. Quab says, as a Barcelona fan, I hope we can meet you in the Europa. Final, in the final. Right? Time to look ahead. Now, hold on, wait a minute, Eno. I don't like this.
It's time to look
It's time to look ahead to Newcastle. Can't afford the injuries or suspension. Saka, Gabby, Odegaard, Saliba, Gabby off. Now, hold on. It's 2-0.
Yeah.
We're doing brilliantly, but this is football. This is the Premier League. There's still a long way to go. We cannot disrespect Brighton. They are a very, very good side.
Nope.
Right? So we just got to keep this going, see this game out. Worry about Newcastle when that comes, right? Timothy says, let's hope the ref doesn't ruin the second half. Come on, you Gunners, with a super chat there. And Eddie to score the third, says Sean. Big up from New Jersey, says Standing Mark. So we're going to go to James.
Yeah.
James, you there? You ready for us, James? James and
Ready.
Laurie over there with some stats and give us a breakdown.
It's like I've had no freedom to just be myself. I keep getting restricted. It's like someone's watching me at home, on the train, even in the bathroom. It's making me see red!
Well, that's because London is red.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, just to be sure, I'm going to prescribe you 2 years of NordVPN. You'll feel a better sense of self when you can explore the internet with freedom. And with next generation encryption on up to 6 devices, those feelings of being watched will be gone.
Does that mean I can access new content on the streaming services I've already subscribed to?
Just change your location in the app.
And I won't get tagged by any malware?
Nord's threat protection will have you covered.
And I can save money when travelling and shopping locally instead of internationally?
All that plus 4 months free.
Oh wow. Thank you, Doc.
All right, Ty.
No, I'm not right. It's a disgrace.
Charming.
Remember, with the AFTV special, you get 4 months free, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to nordvpn.com/AFTV now.
Before we talk about the half, what do you make of Julian and Lee's acting? I'm not blown away. It's not.
I think Leeds was passable, to be honest.
Fair enough.
yeah.
But listen, well done to them. And guys, go check out NordVPN. Now, we got a lot of great stuff to talk about from that first half. And, of course, we're going to have your comments as well to help us break it down over the next 10 minutes. Let me just rant about a couple things. That string of yellow cards.
Yeah.
That's outrageous for me from the
It's
ref.
not in keeping with the temperament and the mood of the game.
And because for you who don't know, we're here with commentary. And you're right, we kind of get the tone of the crowd and everything a little bit. It's not really been that kind of game.
Yeah.
He's actually let a lot of things go. And for the first 20-25 minutes, I thought the ref seems to be managing this quite fairly and well throughout. I thought we got the Gilmore booking right. But the booking on Gabriel for time wasting was really harsh.
And the booking on Partey as well. What was that
So
for?
we'll get to that one. With the booking on Gabriel, the thing I think he's got really wrong there is So I think Zinchenko's put the ball down and was ready to pass it. And then I think it's Pascal Gross, one of the Brighton players, picks up and rolls it further back. So inevitably, Gabriel comes over and then decides, all right, we'll leave it to Ramsdale. But the Brighton player's already gone and interrupted the taking of the free kick in the first place. So he's had a shocker there. And then with the Partey one, I mean, it's just an innocuous, you're trying to get the ball, body to body, and he's gone down. I can't believe he's given a yellow card for that. So
that was...
They're playing on eggshells now, and a big part of what Arsenal have done with their goals is win the ball high up the pitch.
Yes.
When you're on a yellow card, it's a bit harder to do that because you're worried about getting it wrong. But it wouldn't surprise me at all today if the ref just got trigger happy with the cards.
I hope he doesn't, because it will spoil what so far has been a very entertaining game.
Yeah.
I mean, I've really enjoyed the game. Obviously, I'm going to say so because we're 2-0 up. But I think although we're 2-0 up, it is competitive. Brighton have had their moments. But I've got to say, though, the start, minute and 6 seconds into the game, what a goal that was. I've got to say, Saka never ceases to amaze me.
I know.
What a player. I mean, I was saying to you that the way he took that goal, the first touch and then the finish, the aplomb with which, I can't underestimate how good a goal that was. And he just continues to confound people, man. That was brilliant. And shout out to Martin Odegaard as well. I've been really watching him in recent weeks. I have to say that initially with Martin Odegaard, I thought he flattered to deceive at times. I wanted to see him score more goals. But since he's assumed the captaincy especially, his performances have been next level. And you could argue that the goal was a slightly mishit shot. Some people say he hit it into the ground deliberately, whatever. But he deserved his goal, man. I mean, there was a sublime moment, weren't there, earlier on in the half with a little...
Yeah, the little kind of drag back through the legs to
that deserved a goal in itself.
He's been absolutely having his fun out there.
Man.
Martin Odegaard, and I think the front. Odegaard, Saka, and Martinelli have seen a lot of the ball in the final third. I think Eddie has more than played his part and has been combining nicely and had a few runs with the ball.
He's been fairly quiet, I think.
Quiet, I think, in terms of, I think he's waiting to be on the end of the move.
Sure.
And I think the Arsenal players have done really well actually to largely build out without the need of the striker who would normally be Jesus, but Nketiah in this case dropping in and having to tie it all together. Actually, Odegaard, Martinelli, Saka are doing that well. I can't state enough how important Partey and Zinchenko have been, because on several occasions when we have had them pinned in and then Brighton win it and they come out, they're there to win it back immediately, and that's what happened with the first goal. Can't remember the build up to the second goal, but largely they've just been there to sweep everything up and not control midfield, because that's the one thing Arsenal haven't been doing actually. If you look at some of the passes, they've completed 282 passes to Arsenal's only 119. That's very low for the amount of passes that we've completed. But when you flip that, they've had 32 attacking third passes to our 41. So how we've completed, nearly, it's not quite, it's about 35 to 40% of our passes have actually come in the attacking third. Shows that when Arsenal have had the ball, they have been playing in the right areas.
Oh, definitely, the attacking intent from both teams, to be fair, because I don't know about you, but I found the game's been quite open.
Yeah, it has.
Because
been quite
when
open.
Brighton have got the ball, they have, their first instinct is to attack as well. So I think it's been a really entertaining game. And in fact, when we got the second goal, it was kind of slightly against a run of play, wasn't it? Because Brighton had been looking quite threatening. So,
well, they got their foot on the ball and they started to play. I mean, really, it must have just absolutely shocked them how quickly Arsenal got that first goal. It shocked all of us. And it's the brilliant response to what happened with Newcastle and City dropping points. But, it still takes, you saw the huddle before kickoff and the Arsenal players clearly rallying themselves up and saying all the right things. They went out there, they got that early goal. And actually for a lot of this half, they've pressed high up the pitch and the press has been brilliant, but it's almost like the pitch is divided into thirds for this Arsenal team. And once Brighton do cross that first third and then into that middle area of the pitch, Arsenal do just retreat into two banks of four or a 4-4-1-1. And yes, Eddie and Odegaard will still press to a degree, but actually they get into a really good shape and they're asking Brighton, can you break us down? So it's very interesting how Arsenal deploy two different styles of defending in one half.
Yeah, you have to at times, I think Brighton have looked quite threatening on the flanks.
Lamptey
and Mitoma have both had their moments. So, we've got to be watchful. Even though we're 2-0 up, they do say this weird saying about 2-0 is the most dangerous scoreline. Not sure if I agree with that sentiment, but what I would say is we cannot discount Brighton. The game is not won yet. We need to stay focused. I'm sure we will. and it's looking good so far.
It is looking good so far. Let's have a look at some of the stats. Dunk, Carwell, Gilmore, Gross, Estupinian and Lamptey have completed more passes than any other player on the pitch, not just for Brighton, including the Arsenal players. That tells you everything, because you've got the 2 centre-backs, the 2 holding midfielders and the 2 full-backs in that set of top 6 players. But for Arsenal, it's Zinchenko, Gabriel and Martin Odegaard on the ball. When you get into attacking third passes, Odegaard, Martinelli and Xhaka enjoying a lot of possession as well. You know, and Martinelli attempting 2 take-ons in the game. Pascal Gross recovering the ball a lot for Brighton. So some nice stats there that we will go through in more detail on the Tactical Insight show, you know, in the coming days. Hopefully Arsenal do get us over the line. Everyone's talking about Mudryk. What we'll do is, when we pass it back to you, you know, to the sofa, we will have a little look at that, and hopefully we'll give you our say halfway through the second half, but they'll give you their reaction as well. Let's just quickly touch on, we'll get to the comments, the super chats, but just very quickly on the Aaron Ramsdale stuff, because as I said, we got the benefit of commentary. Some of you at home will do as well. Now, what we understood the situation was that he was actually signalling for a while to Arteta that there was something wrong with his hamstring. And we haven't seen a medical team come on or there be any break for it. He must have just played through it and actually happy just to carry on. He's taken a few long goal kicks and largely been playing his usual style of football, which is a good sign.
There was one error of judgment that was slightly askew, wasn't there?
Which one was that bit?
There was a cross that he seemed to completely miss.
Yes. And that was cleared almost off the line, wasn't it?
Was.
By Gabriel was it Gabriel and Saliba who were there?
Because we looked at each other and we thought, what went wrong there?
Maybe Partey, No, you are right. And largely his passing's been all right. I mean, he's tried a few long ranges. He's getting into midfield nicely, but there's clearly something not quite right there. But it was just interesting that he was trying to signal. And again, there was, I mean, I don't know who
he was definitely trying to signal.
I assume it's the referee who needs to stop things, but again, it didn't really happen. All right, let's have a little look at this movie.
It'll be interesting to see if he comes out then for the second half.
Of course.
Because if he has damaged his hamstring, that's too risky, isn't it?
Well,
and we do have a capable replacement.
With what we've got in January, this is how I put it. If he thinks he's got a slight niggle, pull or whatever, and we've got January to come, I think I would take him off and play Matt Turner. He had a good World Cup. He's USA's #1. We bought him for a reason, right? Exactly. And with the run we've got coming up, you want Ramsdale all right. And it probably suggests to you that actually, the fact he was able to finish the half suggests he's probably all right, but is it worth risking? So we'll see. I'm sure he's getting all the medical attention he needs right now. Got a super chat from Touch of
I must say, if I'm the manager, I'll be pulling Ramsdale to one side and said, look, don't be brave for the sake of it. If your ability is going to be impaired because of the hamstring, we may need to replace you. So let me know exactly what it is. Is it something you can play through, or, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That conversation needs to be had, in my opinion.
Yep, I think that's exactly what we're having now. I wouldn't be surprised if Turner comes on, but we will see. Touch of Awesome says, hate people saying that we still have to play Man City. No, they still have to play us. Yeah, fair enough. That's a nice way to look at it. We've got a God bless you all. Happy New Year from India. Happy New Year, Jag. That comment came in from you. Happy New Year live from India as well, says Lyric Lord. Happy New Year to everyone, guys. Let's hope. Happy New Year from Indonesia, says Chingy. Nice. There's loads of people, guys, in the comments. Happy New Year to all of you. Second half's about to come. We're going to head straight back to everyone. Yeah, they're ready for us. Big second half of football. Arsenal, can they maintain this? Can they maintain this lead at the top of the table? Come on, Arsenal.
Yeah, back in the building.
We are.
And the Arsenal players are in the tunnel just about to come out. Just before that, the thing that we've all been talking about, I don't know if the cameras will pick it up, but if you go onto Mudryk, his Instagram, look what he posted there. That's what he posted.
I haven't seen it.
Two top coaches there. He's posted that. 2 top coaches. He's watching the game again, Mudryk, and he's posted there 2 top coaches. Of course, he used to play under De Zerbi at Shakhtar Donetsk, and of course
he's going to play under Arteta in the next few weeks.
His new coach. They say 2 top coaches. Listen, the guy.
I like the way
it can't be much else, isn't it? Apart from the transfer request.
I like the way Lee put it. That really is off panty, isn't it?
That is off panty. Listen, he thinks we're going to the red light district, mate. I'm like, calm down, man. I'm in London, bro.
Trust me, man.
You're not going to Amsterdam, brother.
Get this guy an air ticket, bro, and bring him over, man. Let's get him signed up.
It's too much now, man. He needs to sign that. You know what I mean?
Because if this you don't get that move, man, he's gonna be devastated. You know what I mean? Right, come on.
Kicked off second half.
Second half.
2-0 up.
Arsenal keep this. Keep a clean sheet, basically, is what I always say when you have these leads and we win the game. Simple as that.
Yeah, 100%. And they haven't really offered much, Brighton. I know they've had possession and a few opportunities, but nothing that Ramsdale's really had to worry about.
Just got to do what we did in the first half, and you know, when that chance comes, be clinical. Put it away. Ooh, trying to play it from the back, and that's good. Look at that pressing. Excellent.
Yeah.
There we go. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Excellent pressing.
Absolutely brilliant.
And I tell you what, how good is Benny Blanco been, man? Ben White, man.
Benny Blanco.
It's how good has he been, man? He's
been sensational this season.
They always say, if you the defenders, you don't really want to hear their name. You don't win the game because you know they've made a mistake. You never. The guy is just 8 out of 10 every game, minimum.
Agreed, man.
On a quiet day, he's 7.
He's
7, 8.
He's just too good, man.
Started off well.
Nice again, just moving the ball again, popping it. Unlucky. Another one. Listen, Xhaka, quietly effective, man. Just doing the right thing, not making mistakes, not losing the ball.
Well done.
And we move again.
Xhaka was again very complimentary about Arteta yesterday. I think he was saying, look, when I came back from the World Cup, he knew I was hurting, and he sat me down and he gave me the energy I need to go again.
There's a chance here, Martinelli. Oh!
Go on!
Yes! Come on!
Come on!
Yes!
This is lock up.
Yes!
Again, man. And again.
The puncher,
come on!
Laurie, you got it!
Laurie, Messi the puncher!
Alright, someone go to the shop!
Don't mess with the puncher, bro. Let's just check it's onside. It's onside.
It's onside. Look.
Keeper fumbles it.
Yep, buried.
Punched in, bro. Eddie Nketiah. 3-0. This is impressive, man.
They don't call him a fox in the box for no reason.
Basically, another goal in the first 2 minutes of the second half.
Yeah. Starting strong again.
They do not call him the fox in the box.
All about reactions. That's 2 goals in 2 games. I don't want to hear no more about Eddie.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear no more about Eddie.
2-2.
And he's not done. He's still got a full
I don't want to hear no more.
Well done, Eddie, man.
You can't say it's just because you got to be there. You got to have that instinctiveness.
Poacher.
That's something we say against Jesus. He's not there for them.
He's not there for them.
But that's what we want from Eddie. Be there for them.
Whether it's a screamer from 30 yards or it's a tap-in, it's still the same goal.
Yeah.
You only get one for it.
True.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I don't want to hear nothing about Eddie no more. People be chatting this guy's name too much. He's come in, he's doing his job. I know he's not doing the same thing that Jesus does, but now he's asked to do something different and score the goals. People been leveling this at him, saying
I said this the other day, man. I said this the other day.
I don't want to hear I don't want to hear no more. I don't want to hear no more. Oh, come on.
That actually reminded me of the goal that Jesus scored against Tottenham when Lloris fumbled it.
Yeah. Very true.
Look at the pet. Come on.
I thought you were gonna get it.
He's like Sonic, isn't it? He's just like he's never ending.
I know this sounds so elementary, but I just really love watching this team now, man. It's week in, week out. It is week in, week out.
Man. What a performance.
3-0 up away from home against Brighton.
Brighton, bro. Remember what they did to teams like Chelsea at home?
Didn't they get a hat-trick against Liverpool?
Was that 4? Last week they won 3-0 away.
This is
we're just going there and we're
not
just
a joke.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Southampton got 1 against
Southampton.
I think that was 3-1.
3-1, sorry, 3-1. Yeah, they got the...
This is not a drill, man. This is not a drill. Man City, you said you want to hunt us. Listen, you better go and get your new shovel. You better get all that stuff, brother, because you need something proper to come for us. I told Daps on Thursday, I said, we're going to beat them at the Emirates as well. I'm telling people, I'm not going crazy. We are going to beat them, man.
How lucky are you as well?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, and Saka, you listen.
Listen, it was done in it. It's just a 2-1, man. Listen, man.
Lucky they would have
Listen, man.
Relieve a little pressure.
I would have to get a loan from you guys.
Odegaard, relieve a little pressure on him.
Yeah, he saved him. You might have to get Odegaard on the back of your shirt.
Listen, man,
let's keep a clean sheet now.
It's a good time to be an Arsenal fan, man.
That's it. Bodies behind that. Bodies.
But
Mitoma again, he's very good.
How many numbers are there though? Yeah, touch him.
It's close control and
look at that. It doesn't lose. Oh,
unlucky.
I was saying, how many big moments has Odegaard had? Like, he gets the big moments, man.
He tried it. Super chat here says, if Arsenal don't win the league now, will it be the biggest bottle jobs in Prem history? I hope you do win it. Not Man City, you'll never walk alone. I don't know. I think the Gerrard slip will be up there still. I'm sure you know about that one.
That's harsh, though.
And remember, Liverpool were like.
Yeah, he wants us to win it, but he's throwing in that if you don't, it's bottle jobs and all this. Listen. Don't be adding unnecessary pressure right now. Let us enjoy.
You've got to love how the goalpost moved, though, innit? It's you lot missed out on top 4. You missed out on top 4. Tottenham are going to strengthen now. You're probably not going to get top 4 again. Now it's if you don't win the league, you're the biggest bottle jobs in history, and that's a matter of months.
Listen, man.
And Hai says, I've just watched the video. Arsenal fan Lee does a Spurs forfeit, so I'm not surprised Lee Judges got sick. Happy New Year.
Yeah, that's what made him sick. Clear that. And away. Heads. Well done.
And you know what? Again, ever since he's contract, Gabriel been solid. Been solid. No mistakes. He's been leading, being that commanding centre back. He's not had Saliba kind of carrying him at times. Or listen, man, the team's playing well, man. The team's playing really well.
I'd take Partey off at the hour mark because of that booking. I'd bring someone else on at 60.
Ooh, that's
Brighton are in the box.
Brighton are in.
Oh, good save.
He's offside though.
He's offside.
Abdullah with the super chat. If we win on Tuesday, we'll be 10 points clear and we'll be watching City at Stamford Bridge. Just imagine that boost if Jesus returns while we're still top.
Yeah, but you know what though? People could say, is it as big of a boost as maybe other players? Because really and truly, he did only get 5 goals in the, what was it, 14.
But 15. So many of the goals that we scored.
I know. Listen, I'm not, you know me. I love Jesus, man. But
first time, that was a bit heavy.
And this just shows a well-coached team. The way that we're playing.
Yep.
Yeah, got to do a bit better there. This just shows a well-coached team, man.
Yep.
Yeah, throw it away. It's calm. It's your time you're wasting.
Yeah. Ooh,
next 6 fixtures: Newcastle home, Tottenham away, United home, Everton away, Brentford home, and Man City away. February.
Four home games at 15th. 4 home games at 6.
Nothing to be scared of, man.
Nah.
Not at all.
Tough fixtures.
I didn't check the Man City one. Let me check the Man
This
City.
is one of the tough fixtures.
I'm looking at Tottenham away, and I want to just get the job done there, man.
Yeah.
I want to get the job done.
Check
there.
Man City.
Long throw. Something we never used to do.
Goal kick.
Didn't got one out of it.
Right, so Man City have Chelsea, in the league. Then they got Chelsea away. Well, they got Chelsea at home again in the Carabao, I think it is, or FA Cup. Not FA Cup. Southampton away. They got Man United. And then they've got Tottenham,
Yeah, it's a tough run.
Yeah, so they got a tough run. We got a tough month. They got a tough month.
Yeah.
Then they've got Wolves. This is all January. And then they've got, Tottenham again.
Well done. It's going to be fun.
So they've got...
the
Booking him? Come on,
Lost referee, man. What's wrong with this guy?
This is outrageous.
Oh, flipping hell.
Ever since that Gilmore challenge, he's just...
Yeah.
He's given us 3 Arsenal players yellows in 10 minutes since that Gilmore.
That's actually accidental.
How's that a yellow card?
I don't even think he means that.
What's wrong with this referee, man?
But you know what? He's just trying to get...
Yeah.
He's trying to get some sort of
Up on
authority.
4.
That's it.
When does that strike off?
19 games.
How many?
Well,
16,
that's our
this will be
16th. Our
16th.
19th is after United.
Get Mudryk quick.
Yeah.
We could need him.
Saka, he's not a dirty player. I don't even know.
That's not a yellow card.
I don't know how he's even got 4 bloody yellow cards.
Engage him.
Yeah, go to him, man.
Ball in, cleared.
Ooh, that was risky
Into
playing.
No
danger
foul, no
zone.
foul.
Nice, Saka.
Good work.
Yep, let him go.
Now drive with that. Drive
Send
with
it.
it.
Did
Ref.
Well done.
Did well.
Well done.
Did well.
Very well done.
All right, I'm going to say something, yeah?
That's very mature.
My thing is well, like, I'm not saying he's... But this is world-class play. To do something like that, that is smart. That is very, very smart football, man. If that was someone else, that was Diego Costa from a few years ago, people would be lauding him as this amazing striker. Eddie Nketiah is a very, very good player. I don't care what no one says. He draws a foul. He scores goals when he gets opportunities. I don't know what more people want from this brother.
Aldi's asking if Nketiah keeps this up, who plays when Jesus is back?
Well, that's the problem you want to have, though.
Yeah, you want to have that issue.
You want to have that problem. Ooh.
Oh,
Can he get there?
bit heavy.
No, he's not going to get there.
Bit heavy.
Charging.
Great vision though.
Is that Zinchenko again?
Yeah,
And we win it back one more time. Unlucky.
Still got it.
and you know it's mad because it
Nice.
has
Oh,
great work.
one of my favourite players is Tierney, and like he can't complain. When you see what
Yeah,
Zinchenko brings to this team,
He's got that added quality in it.
you know, even when Tierney played the other day, and you saw when Zinchenko came, and it's just different.
That's what it is, different.
It's just different,
Hold
man.
up, Eddie. Nice. Xhaka there lurking.
Yeah.
Zinchenko.
But you can't think.
Ooh, that's
Ref! Yellow! If you don't reach for a card now,
probably you won't give him a card, probably.
Ref.
you can't be serious.
Yeah, this.
No cards.
You're giving.
No cards.
Is
He's
he-
got
yeah, he's got
only
it.
because Odegaard come up on him. Only because Odegaard come up on him. You weren't giving
That's
that.
good. That's good. That's a good catch.
Only because Odegaard
Yeah,
come up on
speak
him.
to him, man.
Look at that. Only because Odegaard come up on him, he gave that.
Straight through him.
Straight through him.
Thank you. Well done. Well said, James.
Peter says
Compare that
excited.
to Saka's one. Compare that to the
Yeah,
Bukayo
that's the
Saka
problem.
one.
It's not. You can't compare
And
that.
he gave the Saka one quicker than he gave that.
Give him unnecessary yellows all game.
Peter
And
says
even the one that Partey had as well. He shouldn't have got yellow for that.
excited to see AFTV film beside the Arteta statue soon.
Listen, alright, we need to send Turkish there though.
Ooh, oh, yeah!
Oh, Saliba!
I think it was Gabriel with the first as well, wasn't it?
It was,
Saliba with
yeah.
the second.
That delivery from Odegaard,
That was a ball.
Oh, he should have scored, really, innit?
he did that nonchalantly. He looked away, you know. He looked away.
Yeah. Do you reckon he was trying it?
Yeah, he was-
That's all right.
that would have been nice fitting kind
Just
of
needed to go to a corner.
for a Brazilian to score in it this weekend.
Oof, he's good.
Close control is quality.
But he's passing shit. Well done, Saliba.
Saliba!
Flawless performance all round so far. 3-0 up.
So far, so good. Keep a clean sheet now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oop, short corner.
It'd be good for Fabio Vieira to get on as well, like get some real minutes. You know, he played well in the pre-season games as well.
Well done.
Nice.
Well done.
Obviously, when the time's right, it'd be good for him to get on.
Toma.
That's the Colombian, isn't it? No, Ecuadorian. The
Sarmiento.
yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
He played well in the
He came off the bench a couple
Carabao
of
Cup,
times.
innit?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he did.
came off the bench a couple of times for Ecuador.
Ooh, Ramsdale.
That was lucky. You know?
Yeah.
How did that land at his feet?
That was so lucky.
Well,
And this is what
and
you
luck's
say,
on your side.
everything's full for us though. Like that would have gone in last year. Look,
He
he
comes
missed-
off on the toe and he grabs it on the second attempt. Yeah, it was just a missed time
That's for
punch.
Ramsdale. He completely missed that, man. That wasn't
ref,
great.
yellow again.
Nope.
Oh my God, he
Not
clipped
even-
him.
Not even a foul, apparently.
This ref ain't giving none.
Oh,
that's
played.
good
work.
Well played.
Benny Blanco.
Nice.
Wonderful. Wonderful. You're
Nice.
taking the, you're taking the
Order.
piss.
Nice.
You are taking the
Order!
Nah, it's not Odegaard. It's not Odegaard. It's
Order.
It's older class. From now on, it's
Now you
older
just say
class.
order.
You need to get Berko to do that, you
Yeah.
know.
It's older class from now on.
That's another good ball as well. Or just
Bit
put too
heavy.
much
It's
on.
heavy, yeah. Too heavy for Ben White. Back in. Throw into Brighton. Perfect night so far.
How we were all stressing before, and now how easy the games turned out to be.
Can I be honest? Before this, now I used to be nervous that we would lose games. Now I'm just nervous because I really want us to win. It's not because I think
Different
we're going to
nerves.
drop points in this.
It's
I know
different nerves.
There
No.
are. No, sorry.
I'd say I'm like mentality's changed.
Yeah.
A game like this, right? Brighton away, right? In years gone by, driving down to this, I'm like, I'll take a point.
Well, look at your
Yeah,
look at
yeah.
your video. I remember your video when we was going to Newcastle last season. We had to win,
Yeah.
and you went up there. You took the journey up there. You did the video and all that. So you stopped off at that place. You did your little
Yeah,
prayer, and you
Why
kind
Ben
of
White's come off?
You was kind of hoping,
Oh,
but
Tommy Yasu's on. Tommy Yasu's on for Ben White.
Nice.
Maybe some minutes.
And Odegaard's. Oh, Zinchenko's coming off.
Maybe that,
Look at the
that shows the importance of those
Right.
two, probably.
Yeah, I would have took last year. I would have took a point at
Yeah.
Brighton, a tough place, our record there. I'm like, yeah, I'll hold a point.
Now,
Today I'm like, no, these
need to
games
win
are
it.
like 3 points or one.
But
Because I know we can. Because I know we got the techers to get the 3 points.
Yeah.
But I think even more so, we have to think about the mentality and the shift of the players. They knew what was happening beforehand. They knew not only did Newcastle drop points, but Man City did also.
Brilliant.
And we've come back and we've kind of put in this performance. Not a shaky 1-0,
Yeah.
an absolute dominating performance. So
Scored within minutes.
It's scored within minutes. So I think that
Good
obviously-
subs to make, by the way.
It is good
Zinchenko
subs.
Off.
I just think it's really, really kind of special for the
4 years ago, that would have been Bellerin and Maitland-Niles coming on or something.
Yeah.
or
Nonsense.
Kolasinac even.
Yeah.
He's left all the players on that are on a booking now, hasn't he? Which is surprising.
far,
I thought
yeah.
he would have taken at least one of those off.
That's what I'd have thought the first point of call was.
Key players, aren't it?
Yeah.
Couple super chats in while Arsenal move forward with the ball. Let me just see what happens here because our moves are flowing so well right now. I don't want to
Lovely.
take my
Love
eyes
that
off
little
it.
one touch quickly done.
Ref.
Didn't give it. Didn't
Straight.
give it again.
And that's smart management because you're going to need these fullbacks throughout this kind of period.
Yeah.
So not only to get the players that have played really well off, but to get them up to speed, your Tomiyasu's, your Tierney's, give them game time. So there's 2 balls on the pitch.
How did that?
How many challenges are Lamptey put in like now?
Yeah.
That's about his 3rd foul, you know. And he ain't had a yellow.
He hasn't.
Smart, that's smart, that's smart.
Usman with the super chat says, big up and happy new year to everyone at the AFTV studio. Robbie, you got to give Turkish another show. Everything he is on is quality content.
Well, we put him on everything.
Nah, I don't know
Starting
about
with tomorrow morning.
Got me a New Year's Day doing transfer dailies. Ash says, big up Mikel Arteta, what a job. We had the worst squad in the top 6.
Eddie?
Unlucky. He wants that in, but the rest given nothing. What a job. We had the worst squad in the top 6. He spent the least money in the top 6 to turn it around. And now look. And Diallo says, Eddie's 100k a week is better than Richarlison signing.
Nah.
You're not going to get that, Eddie.
How many goals has he got in the Prem now? What's that, 3 or 4?
Who?
Eddie?
2.
2
2. Oh, did he not score? No, he scored the other day.
No,
Oh, yeah,
it's
it is.
2 and 2.
I'm thinking he
Like
scored 2
he's
today.
had 2 starts, 2 goals.
Yeah, I'm thinking he scored 2 today. Sorry.
Like you said, you made a great point earlier when you said that a lot of times when he's come on,
yeah.
is to run the ball into
Garbage
the corner.
time, garbage
just-
time
yeah,
minutes.
Run the clock down.
Yeah,
so,
man. It's,
yeah,
he
you are right.
never
you are
gets
right.
a chance. In Southampton, when he came on for Martinelli on the left-hand side. You're expecting him to do things which is so out of his remit. Give him a chance to do what he does. And it's obviously, you can't take off Jesus because he's so influential, but it's so difficult to kind of really home into his performances because he's never given the opportunity. When he's playing with the A team, the first teamers, look what he's doing.
He's doing his job.
He's doing his job. People say, 100k a week. They're not talking about it now. They're talking about 50 million for Benny Blanco. They're not talking about it now. 45 for Partey. They're not talking about it now. They're not talking about it
I think what people have to understand with
Ramsdale, another one, 30 million. They're not talking about it now.
What you have to understand with the 100k a week, right, is that you've got players going away, who's leaving for nothing. So 100k a week, rather than going out and buying another player,
Exactly.
you're making a big saving, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Although we need more.
Yeah.
We need more, man. It's not, you know.
And Arteta's open with that as well. He says it.
He
So
said the same thing. So
we're not saying anything that our manager hasn't.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, even if you're looking at it purely economically, I still think Arteta would have let him go if he didn't think he was the right man.
Yeah, of course.
I don't think Arteta would have let that happen just to save money on bringing someone else in. I think he's kept him because he actually wants him in his team.
Even that.
Oh, come on, Arsenal.
We signed him.
Oh, this is dangerous. It's a goal. It's a goal for Brighton. 3-1. We have not kept the clean sheet.
It was always going to be him.
3-1. We got opened up there.
That was good
and
football.
it's Matoma with the goal. That was a great goal by Brighton.
It was always going to be him.
And we got opened up.
64
We got opened
minutes
up.
on
That's
the
the
clock.
first time we could have. That was too easy there. Oh, is he offside?
No, he's on. He's on. He's
Just
on.
on.
He's on.
Just on.
He's on.
They might check it though because his knee might have been just off. Because they don't class the arm bit no more, do they?
Don't they class the arm?
He's
I
on.
think the knee, because it's got to be a body
I
part
think
that's
he's
off.
on.
He's on because the penalty box shows you that he's
Shoulder,
on.
isn't it? It's a shoulder and
Close. I think he's going to get it.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
he'll
shoulder
get it.
and the knee. They look on. He looks.
That's on the side, I think.
Yeah.
Well, they're zooming in to make it look like he's off.
James says, what a way to start the new year, fellas. Happy New Year. Come on.
Onside.
Yeah, onside, 3-1.
I'll tell you, I'll be unhappy with that. That was a bit of...
And you know who lost it?
Poor
play.
Tommy Yasu lost
in the,
it.
in the right back area. Is it just me or the referees hate Arsenal, says Wormlet?
Ramsdale will be fuming.
Yeah, you know, the clean sheets are important to him.
Switching.
Give him a little in there, you know what I mean, there, you know?
Yeah.
Which they didn't need to have.
Look, we got the third goal, so that consolation for Brighton, let's just keep it that a consolation.
I think at one, maybe the 77th minute, maybe bring on El Neni and bring on maybe Holding to kind of just
wait,
shore it up.
It's a lovely pass there by Gross.
Saka didn't track his runner as well. Look, he didn't track it.
Yeah, he's getting back in there late there.
Because that's Matoma, that's his man, isn't it? He's got to be there. But
it's made it interesting now, hasn't it?
Yeah, well,
shouldn't be.
Not yet, but it depends how we react to it. We just need to just keep on doing our job because it was just one moment of a lapse.
Well, our game plan doesn't change. We still counter on them. That's our game plan. It's not going to change.
That's the thing about this season. We've won games with majority possession. We've won games with less possession. We can play both ways. Nice.
That's better. Come on, Nelson. Let's get a bit of a grip on it.
Yeah, a bit deep as well, the defensive line.
66 gone, so just over 23 minutes to play.
Getting crosses in all of the time. He blocked it.
Let's head over to James and Laurie to see what they think about the goal we conceded and Eddie's goal just at the start of the second half.
Yeah, a disappointing one to concede, I think, Laurie. I need to watch it back properly. Obviously, the highlights showed us very much the bit kind of before the pass to Gross, I believe, then into Matoma. I don't like how easily they went through midfield. And I think, I understand Tomiyasu has to come across, but I don't think your right back should ever be quite as central as they are. So, they're in again. Okay, but they don't get to it. I'm not sure about the positioning of the back four in that situation.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm a bit concerned at the way we were opened up rather easily there.
Yeah.
Looks like we switched off a bit, and at this level you can't afford to do that. And I'm not sure if it's game on, but certainly we need to button down the hatches a bit, I think.
Yeah.
May need to bring on another sub just to shore things up.
Well, hopefully the players take it as a wake-up call more than anything. But, it's also a reminder to us that it's only the 67th minute.
Yeah,
Saka's doing brilliantly here, doesn't give the foul. I tell you what, the referee is refereeing this game so bizarrely. But anyway, away from that, Arsenal I think just need to wake up a little bit here. He's changed the fullbacks. He's gone for Tomiyasu and Tierney. I can understand because of what they offer defensively, but also they need to settle into the rhythm of the game quickly. You don't want Arsenal to lose now a bit of control, but we'll see. It's 3-1, 68 minutes on the clock. Arsenal were comfortable for a lot of this second half, but Brighton have got a goal back. Let's hope no more than that.
And I think we're back. And Brighton just had I say opportunity, but it did look like it might have been offside.
A minute ago, that referee, Saka was fouled there, right on the edge of the box. He didn't give that. Why not? I want to know why he didn't give that. It's ridiculous.
No, you can't ask them questions. You'll be suspended 6 months in Arteta's words.
Honestly, I think the referee's kind of lost the game a bit.
Yeah, he has.
Dished out way too many unnecessary yellow cards. And then now, it's almost like now he's like, why was that not a foul?
And what did we say in the first 15 minutes? I think you said it. The pace of the game was so quick. These things are going to happen. And now he's kind of just changed all the course of the game with his just interfering, meddling mentality. Like, why are you giving out yellow cards like it's...
Yeah, but I think he's handled the game badly because I thought that was a foul. Right on the edge of the box on Saka, he didn't give it.
Look at some of the ones he has given.
Yeah,
exactly.
And then some of the really soft ones he's given, and
get back, get back.
Ramsdale's
is that the two countrymen?
Yeah.
At least all seems well with Ramsdale as well after that scare in the first half.
What you made of Saliba's performance? I think people were saying that he's a bit rusty. He looks a bit rusty in this game. He looked a bit rusty in the last game.
Not been too bad in this game.
Yeah, I don't think he has. I think it was just the first goal against West Ham.
Are you not giving that either, Ref?
Get back! This referee's not giving anything. This is dangerous now. Well done. Show him out.
We got lucky. I mean,
But how did the
is that
referee
not a
not give
foul?
that as a foul?
How is that not a foul?
It's just referee's taking a mick now, man. He's come through right through the back. He's been giving those all game.
That was lucky, though.
Flipping hell. Go on, Martinelli. Go on, Martinelli. Square it. Disallow that, ref.
That was to the referee.
Disallow that,
was to the
ref.
referee.
I think it was on goal, you know. I think it's on goal.
Martinelli.
I'm done with this
Because he
referee.
has
Look at strict toe.
Done with this
Strict toe there.
Done
Look
with
at
this
strict
referee.
toe there. Strict toes down there, man.
Martinelli, what a goal.
I think it was on goal.
But what a ball to put him through. Look at
Look at the ball by
He
Odegaard.
didn't celebrate like he scored. He celebrated like the tackle was
Look at the
the.
ball by Odegaard. Look at this.
Oh my God.
Look at this. Oh, this is naughty,
First
man. Naughty Odegaard.
outrageous.
And not even Lamptey can catch
The weight
Martinelli
on that
there.
ball. The weight on that
Oh,
ball.
it might have been his goal actually. I thought that.
The
I don't
weight
know why
on
he
that.
didn't celebrate like he usually does. He goes mad usually.
What a pass by Odegaard, man.
Incredible.
Order!
Yeah, it might have been his.
Older,
Order.
nah, that is older class. That is older
I was
class.
thinking he should square it as well, you know.
No, that would.
Ah, finish!
Yeah, he just did it first.
Come
That's a
on!
finish.
That's a goal and assist.
Yeah. Odegaard's man of the match.
How many goals is that for Martinelli now?
One.
No, in the season you
This
mean?
season, yeah. 7?
7.
Yeah.
Martinelli 7, Odegaard 7, Saka 6. Jesus 5, Xhaka 3.
Odegaard's got to be man of the
82.
match, though, no? My God.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff he's pulled off today.
Yeah.
Older class.
Then again, Martinelli in the second half, goal and assist.
Yeah.
Older class.
And then the first goal,
I'm
it
just
was
going
his
off the eye
shot.
test, man.
Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
that pass. There
Again,
aren't many players in world football that pull off a pass like that.
mentality. We go down, we go concede a goal. Fuck it, we get another one.
Come again.
Come on, Martinelli.
That fourth
Again,
one was for the
bringing the
referee.
goals.
You got him in your fantasy team as well,
Yes,
innit?
sir. That fourth one was for the
Oh
referee.
my God, I got Odegaard in my team as well. Yes.
Yeah, keep him in there till the end of the season. bro.
Yes, I got Odegaard in there, I forgot.
I mean, to be honest, bro, you could have Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Ketia,
Saliba.
any of them, bro. Yeah, exactly.
Saliba's done well
You're
this-
going to get points when you've got our boys in there.
I was saying this yesterday to Dan Potts. Like, I think this is going to be the first year where, you know, at the end we pick the 4 players to be player of the year.
Yeah.
How are they going to choose? I actually don't know how they're going to choose. They might have to put one for each position.
Might just have to put them all up and get the votes to decide.
Because you can't not have Benny Blanco in there. You probably can't not have Saliba in there.
Xhaka, Partey,
Xhaka and Partey.
Saka,
Odegaard,
Martinelli.
Martinelli 100% has to
Saka.
be in there. Saka's got that's
Saliba.
7. That's a Saliba. That's 7. So how are you going to put that down to 4? Because and then it normally goes to the fan vote. Do you remember?
Come on, as it stands, 7 points clear, 1 goal behind in goal difference to Man City, plus 27.
9 on Newcastle with a game in hand.
And we play them Tuesday.
That's what I said. I asked the question, boys. I said, if we beat Newcastle,
That's a traditional 6-pointer, isn't it?
are we getting rid of them out of this title?
That was old Newcastle.
It was actually, we used to batter them. Do you remember that was the game when Saka, I think, gave it nutmeg one of the Newcastle fullbacks, and I think it was when he said "whoops" with the interview with Aubameyang.
Yeah, I remember. That was the old
Yes, El Neni, smart. Yes, that is good management. Well done, and Thomas Partey.
Played
The
Partey again.
octopus is coming off.
Played again.
That first goal came from Partey winning the ball back, man.
That's great play. That is smart management. We had that big argument when we played in Europa League against was it FC Zurich about the ref that he brought on like Saka.
Oh yeah.
And look, he's learning, man. He's learning.
This is also because of the yellow.
Got to learn from your mistakes, man.
He's getting better, man.
Hey,
Ref?
Wow.
he was hesitating to
Thank
give
you.
it.
It's the linesman. It's the linesman who was giving it. It's the linesman who was giving it.
The line I had to give it, bro. I'll tell you, this referee's wicked, man. The linesman had to. Why can't you see that? The whole stadium can see it.
Well, we know Eddie's going to play the whole game.
Jeez.
Yes. Because sadly, there's no one to come on for him.
No, literally nobody.
That's cool as long as he's cool.
The
cool.
greatest team the world has ever seen, and it's awesome. Oh, they're singing that in the stadium. You can see them.
This wasn't an easy trip to make as well. New Year's Eve, late kickoff. So big up the fans
Last
that
one of the
travelled
day.
over. Yeah.
Yep, that's what I said, man. Listen.
Last game of 2022 in the Premier League.
We were last game on Boxing Day as well, man. It's literally all eyes on us.
Pressure's been on us.
All eyes on us.
We've responded every time.
They keep thinking we're going to slip up, so they want to make it a live one.
Yeah.
And you know who did the fixture list? Gary Neville.
Really?
He was there. You know, he was there.
They've moved a few of our games for
Waste,
television in the new year as well, man.
Absolute clown, bro.
We're getting back to that level now where they want to see us on TV every week.
Yeah. Well, it's more money for us. I think, isn't it? Every time we're on TV, get 2.5 mil. I think it's something like that.
I think it is more money for us.
I still find it bizarre that our Carabao game wasn't on TV though. That was strange.
And it was against Brighton, Premier League fixture. What a performance though. 4 goals away from home in these conditions.
Not being funny, it could have been more.
They say
first half we could have had a couple more.
I tell you what though, we've come a long way from Ty saying it was because of the rain. We've come a long way from those days.
And Robbie was like, the rain?
Hey man, the wind, the rain. I said to him, brother, but the other team played in the same thing.
That's a classic.
We've come a long way, man. Damn.
Was that March off?
Yeah, Solly March. She's a good player though. Very good player. Nice little right winger.
Yeah, recruitment was good.
Yeah. Good
It made me laugh when we were saying, right, when we was at the World Cup, I was like, nobody said nothing about this McAllister, right?
Yeah, no.
Right, no one was saying nothing. He always looked a decent player. And in the World Cup now, everyone's like, yeah, we need McAllister. I mean, no team was looking at him, was there?
He's got 5 goals for them
he's
this
a good
season.
player, you know?
That's good numbers for him.
Good player.
They're similar to us. They get goals all round. 5 goals. Him, Pascal Gross got 5. Trossard's got 7.
Yeah. Well, I think before today, Trossard had more goals than all of our team.
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Because not anymore though. Because
what are you doing?
Saliba.
What's Saliba, man? Oh man, Saliba.
You know what though? Tobes did say the other day, bro, he's making a lot of
Saliba is
mistakes,
sleeping, man. That was terrible.
That was terrible. Someone should just have a.
Oh, come on, Saliba, man.
You know what I think it's Saliba? He's got it so easy. He's so good that he just loses concentration.
That was awful.
Like, why is he moving away from the ball?
What was he doing there?
Brother, why are you moving to the left?
That was awful.
I want to see this angle.
Look, he's moving to the left.
It's a terrible touch. It's a terrible touch. Comes off his knee.
But he was moving to the left. Look, he's going to the left.
Saliba, come on, and you're bigger than him. So even the poor touch, you should move man out the way.
That was shocking, man.
Saliba,
needs to be, you know what I mean?
If you're going to do this, you want it to
2
happen
games in a row. He's been.
But
he's made a poor error. Not like him.
That's why you learn from these mistakes now.
I'd rather get it out of your system.
Get it out of your system.
When you've scored 4. If this happens,
he's a little bit of a player. He needs to run a game.
That's what we were saying earlier on when we heard about the 200 grand a week and all that.
But even that, I can't blame down a run of games. It was just because it's just silly.
No, but you know, like he needed just to get back into that footballing movement.
Sleeping, really.
He needs to come back better with these contract talks, then, man. Because
that'd be upsetting Arteta. That will
definitely.
Not a booking, no.
But you know that now everyone's going to use that against him. Oh, Saliba's not this, Saliba's not that. Like
that was very poor.
It was very poor. No, it was very poor. But I'm not going to go over the top.
No, it's not about going over the top. It was poor.
Cut out.
Put the team in a bit of unnecessary pressure. You know,
cut out.
Let's hear what James and Laurie have to think about a couple of goals. 1 goal scored, 1 goal conceded since we've last spoken to them. James, Laurie?
Okay, so I'm so disappointed by that second goal. It's a mistake from Saliba. It can happen. But I know what you mean. It feels like... Did it feel a bit casual to you?
I've got to say that was poor. You see that ball coming across, that goes in row Z, or you know what I mean? He maybe even have had time to pass it back to Ramsdale.
The genius of this Arsenal team sometimes, and Saliba's a big part of it, is the composure they show. Now, I think it's just an unfortunate touch. You know, I don't think he's meant to touch with his left leg, and it's put it back into the path of Ferguson, who scored for Brighton. It's just frustrating that you get that 4th after they got their goal. You're thinking, okay, we can relax a little bit, but there you go. Now it's 4-2 with 10 minutes to go. Arsenal have done well. Brighton aren't creating loads and loads of chances, but they're creating enough to keep us thinking. Now it's 4-2, and Ramsdale will be really disappointed by that. Just very quickly on the goal. I mean, what a pass from Odegaard. Some people saying pass of the season, certainly assist of the season.
It's definitely up there.
I mean, it's unbelievable. And the thing that I love about it is that we're leaving Martinelli, and I can't remember if Saka was as well, but we're leaving our wingers high and wide. so when we are trying to counter and when we are defending, there is that outlet for 2 passes and we're in. That's nice from Eddie and Saka as well. And I think that is massive, because if you're a side that's going to, try and weather a storm a little bit, you've got to make sure you're offering something going the other way. And in fairness, Arsenal did there, and they got their 4th. Now I can imagine this tightening up a little bit, because Tomiyasu, Elneny and Tierney coming on. Yes, they are sort of more defensively minded signings, but they've come in for like players. I just think they're going to be there to shore it up. So I can't imagine Arsenal having too many chances between now and the end of the game. So let's just hope Brighton don't create too many. But that's our score predictions completely blown out of the water, isn't it? All right, we'll go back to Turkish in the team. But come on, Arsenal, just see this out.
Yeah, score predictions done, but we all went for wins.
Oh,
so
get back.
That's the
Get
prediction
back.
that matters.
Oh, come on, that's poor keeping, man.
Very loose.
That is poor keeping. You've got to get that out.
Brighton in our box at the moment, 80 minutes on the clock.
Get it out.
Oh, Tommy, that was good defending from Tommy.
But this is what I'm saying. Tierney, you need to stop that cross from coming in, my friend.
Yeah, last couple of games he's been messing about. Bowen kept on getting crosses in last.
Yeah, man, you got to you can't let that ball come in.
No
way.
No.
Right to the whistle.
Yeah, this guy's good, you know.
No.
It's giving.
Thank you.
Oh, give me the other way. Diving.
Yellow card. I just clocked all of our front 3 scored as well, wasn't it? Yeah.
Again.
That is literally like Liverpool from 2018, 2019. Salah, Firmino and Mane.
Oh, looking at
That was so mad.
That is embarrassing.
He didn't even wait for the legs to come out. He just said, yeah.
He does look a bit like Firmino, though, doesn't it?
He does, yeah.
Just the blinging white teeth as well.
That was a great ball, though.
This isn't.
Look at Tommy. Look at Tommy. Look, just brushes in my way like nice.
This just isn't a 4-2 game.
Yeah, we've made it. That's the only thing,
It's very similar to the Leicester one, like you said. 2 silly goals to concede, poor goals to concede.
Ooh.
But I don't want. There's no slander on Saliba, man. Like he's made.
There will be.
He's made a mistake. Look, it happens, man. We move. He's been exceptional for us from prior to the World Cup. He came back and he's made a couple of mistakes in 2 games. But everyone keeps saying, give Anthony a bit of break because he's 22 years old. Saliba's 20 years old, man. Listen, he's going to make mistakes.
If you're going to make a mistake, make it when we're 4-1
He's a young player. We still need to understand
but
that.
Still,
it's what Arteta said.
It was just that with that, you know what I mean?
It was unnecessary.
I don't think you need to just get rid of it.
No, it is. It's unnecessary. And he did that in the first half where he licked it out into Rosette.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, I'm not going to go hard on him and say, yeah, you're this and that, because ultimately, he's still a young player who's going to make mistakes. Konate makes mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes as a young player.
And that's at the moment, man.
Nice twisted.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Nice, Xhaka. Nice, Xhaka.
Brilliant, Granit.
Nice.
Brilliant, Granit.
Unlucky. That was unlucky.
Don't foul him. Get it out.
Look how many bodies they got in that box, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Why
Ref.
is he under the cloche here?
Get it out. Just get it out, man. Oh my. This is too much for me, man. Get it out.
Ooh, that wasn't too clever by refs.
At least, yes. Go on.
He's holding him back, ref.
Fucking hell, man. This referee.
Nah, this ref started his
And he's
New Year's
looking
Eve
right
session.
at it as well.
He started his New Year's Eve session early, this referee, man.
But what I'm saying, though, is we had 2 clear opportunities. You just get the ball out and then we can step up a bit more. But you're just allowing them to kind of put a foot in. Just get the ball out a bit. Do you know what I mean?
That's been 3 fouls on Saka that haven't been given, and they were quite blatant fouls.
I know we don't do that. I know we're trying to be a bit more composed and measured, but sometimes you just have to get it out. Do you know what I mean?
Ball in.
Well,
Cleared 84 minutes coming up on the clock, so 6 to go plus added time.
Good. Give him something to chase. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Now we can get back in a bit of a better shape.
On Saliba, he just needs to learn quickly. That's what he needs to do.
Yeah,
similar to Gabriel's mistakes earlier this season, it didn't cost us in terms of points at the end. Maybe you can talk about the Man United one, but similar to Saliba, West Ham, Saliba tonight, it seems that we're going to pick up the 3 points.
Unnecessary.
The difference with the Saliba and Gabriel thing, when Gabriel was making mistakes, normally in the same game, he was scoring goals. You think of the Fulham game, he made that massive mistake from Mitrovic. He got the game winner. So
he did.
It's a tiny bit different. So, I mean, look.
Would have closed that. Well done.
I know. I can see what's going to happen online.
That's got out.
Yeah.
No, I kept it on. Cleared Saliba.
Big Ash says as long as it doesn't cost us.
And that's
Did you
good
do that one already?
defensive-
No,
that's
no.
a good
I don't mind
defensive-
Saliba messing up until he signs the new contract. It will humble him and put off the big teams.
And look, and as I said, maybe he needs to sign the contract. What happened with Gabriel? He was making mistakes prior to the
He's got that for a
actual
corner.
contract. Now he's signed. He's been really, really good.
The thing is,
But,
there's so much of Saliba's game where he's retaining possession, where he could just clear it, but he gets himself out of trouble, and we go, he looks class, doesn't he? So I mean, sadly, because we love that about him, it will go wrong. It will go wrong sometimes.
You are gonna get that sometimes. I think just in a situation like that, when we're on, running it down, and that's where you're gonna learn from,
As in, optically, that was very
Corner
bad.
to. That's a Ramsdale's got
Good
that.
keeper.
Yep.
Good keeping.
All on that. Yeah, you just have to learn, and this is when we're talking earlier on about the amount of money
Yeah.
to pay, right? He's still on a learning curve, as good as he is, and he's been absolute quality. When I think of some of the defenders we've had, and you think of the defenders we've got at the moment, he's quality. But those things you've got to learn. I mean, the game's not over yet. The game's not won yet.
Best young centre back we've had since Tony Adams.
Yeah, he's
Oh
brilliant.
yeah, for sure, 100%.
Exceptional.
100%. Best young, 100%. We had Colo. I liked Colo.
Yeah. But I mean, from young in the team, an integral part.
Campbell, he was good, very good for us. Get back, come on.
Nice, Tommy.
Good stuff, Tommy.
Great play, man.
Good stuff.
I've always said I think Tomiyasu is our best one-on-one defender. I think he's absolutely. He could just lock up anybody.
Very good on either flank as well.
Rob Holding coming on.
Game secured.
Who's that coming up?
Holding when he comes
Wasn't
on.
it
coming on for?
Odegaard, I
what's
think?
gonna happen.
Odegaard, yeah.
What a game, Odegaard.
Quality
What a
again.
game.
Quality again, Odegaard.
Real captain's performance.
Yeah.
Brilliant Odegaard.
Real captain's performance, yet again.
Yeah. 3.5 minutes to go of normal time. I don't think there'll be much added on, considering I
What
don't.
with this ref?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
10 minutes.
I don't know where he's going to find it from, but you're right.
Well,
He might find it from
11
somewhere.
in the City game.
But again, you can see the harmony. You can see the way the squad dynamics is. Holding comes on. He doesn't complain. He knows his job, and he's not there saying, "I want more game time." He may leave at the end of the season, and he's doing what he needs to do for the squad and for the team.
Oh, that was nice footwork.
Played well, that guy.
Good,
Yeah, man.
Oh, come on. Didn't need to do that,
But
Saka,
Saka's got to
man.
be careful as
I
well.
know, he
man.
really does. He really does.
He didn't need to do that either.
Skillful, that guy, man.
Got quick feet and agility as well.
Very fit, and look, he's still going.
Oh, come on, Saka. You didn't need to do that.
Even at this time, he's still going, isn't he? And Saka there.
Brighton free kick.
This is a good angle for them. They need to get this away.
I'll take it.
Low.
Dealt with it. It was low.
Well done, Nketiah.
Cleared.
Well done.
It's gone out for a corner, I think. Oh no.
No.
Clears it in.
Throw in. Well done, Saka.
It's better to be.
Can sense some nerves in the room now.
Yeah.
With it
Yeah, a
being
little bit
just
of
a
nerves.
2-goal lead.
Oh, that Matoma's in again, and he scored! Oh my God! He scored. That's 4-3. He's hit a deflection, and it's gone in.
This
What
really,
the hell
it
is going
should
on with
not-
Arsenal?
Should not be this close.
This is ridiculous.
It should not be
Mikel
this
Arteta's telling him to calm down. He's telling him to 4-3.
It should not be
From
this close.
4-1, commanding position, it is 4-3. Look, he hits a little deflection there. I think it's come off. Is it Holding that's come off?
That looked like a foul throw, you know.
That looked like a handball there in that build-up. Was that?
Saliba pulls
Yeah.
out of the challenge because he doesn't want to give a pen there, I think.
it
And then
was
Matoma
Holding.
and there's no one else on Matoma.
Was Holding, yeah.
Yeah, it's a deflection of Holding, and it's gone in.
Ramsdale can't do much about
4-3,
that.
and now it's going to be a nervy whatever's added on. This guy Matoma just said he's been playing well, man.
We've got to play
We
smartly now, man.
turned a cruise game into a difficult game. But was there a handball in the build-up? I want you to. I spotted it, but let's see. And if it's a handball in, why is my brother laughing down there? I just said it.
Offside.
Is it
Offside.
It looked like
Offside.
a
Yeah, look
handball
at his
in the
foot.
build-up.
Yes,
That is
offside.
Yes!
And we got lucky there.
Yes.
But is that a handball in the build-up as well?
But why are they checking if it's
From
offside?
the other guy.
It's offside.
From that
anyway.
guy there, isn't it?
No, it's just thigh rub.
No, it's offside, no?
Yeah, it's offside.
It's offside.
It's offside. It's done.
They've given it.
So what's he doing? Why is he still talking now?
They just haven't communicated it to this fellow yet.
Oh,
We got lucky.
Yeah, yeah.
Offside, but we're very lucky there. You know what I mean? And
bro, I was shitting.
you got to credit Brighton. They've kept going. They've kept going. We've made it difficult.
But you know what though, right?
The Arsenal offside trap, James.
When we talk about a season, right? When we talk about a season, it's just falling for us, as Turkish said. You think of the Leeds away game at the end, Gabriel.
6 minutes.
That Gabriel.
He found something. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Told you.
And now look in this game, it could have been a goal, and look, they checked it, and it's rightly called off. And even the penalty that was given against us in the last minute, it was rightly not given. But it's just falling for us at this moment in time. Everything is falling for us.
It's a bit of a shame because it's going
to
tarnish a bit of a very, very good. It's still going to be a very good win away from home, but you know, the manager will be like, "Yo, come on, man."
Let them do what they have to do for us. It was about 3 points tonight.
This isn't a case of ability. This is nothing other than concentration.
They're in again. That's
this is
too
just
easy again.
concentration.
Oh, and that's a penalty. Is he giving a penalty?
I think he just stacked it.
Yeah, he just fell over.
This is all. It's just concentration.
Yeah.
Wake up, man!
This is literally just concentration.
Jeez.
Wake up!
Slipped. At first, I thought that was a penalty, man. What is going on?
How many chances do we need? Wake up!
This corner's gone in there. Oof.
You think taking off both fullbacks was the right thing to do in hindsight?
Well, I just heard James in the background saying Arteta might have done too many changes. But then, I don't know. I mean, we were 4-1 up.
We were
so you can't blame Arteta, I think, when you're 4-1 up. It's not like you're 4-1.
The players that came on should not have been like that.
This doesn't help the squad players because this will be kind of contributed and collaborated when they've come on. So it will probably be I don't trust
you can't blame Holding there. It's a little deflection of him.
Yeah.
You can't, and I think though Tommy Asu was
losing the ball for that second one.
Yeah, for their second one.
Yeah, he was.
Was it second or the first one?
This is what you got to do. You have to do better. You've got to do better. Just shows you the Premier League, man. No,
it was the first one.
Second was Saliba.
Yeah.
You know the Premier League. It shows you, man. The teams they don't think they're dead, man.
Fight till the death.
There's gaps there.
But it shows how good they are. It shows how good the win is.
Fans don't believe they are for them have gone home.
No, because it's done now, isn't it? But
Brighton just outside that box trying to get the ball in again.
Well done. That's good defending.
Tierney,
good. Well done, Tierney.
Well played, Tierney. Well played.
That was brilliant by Tierney, and it's brilliant to hold on to the ball a bit as well.
And he got rid of it. And while we wait for the ball to come back into some sort of action, there's a phone number on your screen, people. You know what it is. It's the last full-time reaction show of the calendar year. We are 4-2 up. Please wait for the final whistle because there's still a few minutes to play and it's all action at the moment. So wait for the final whistle. Phone number there. Save it and get your video reactions and keep it to about 60 seconds so we can fit it in and get everyone's reactions in all over the world. But please, full time, send your videos in. James will be going through it with the rest of us coming in and out as usual. Fan cams here, fan cams there with Cecil. So make sure you're locked in here. Transfer Daily out tomorrow early as possible. Forever Arsenal live tomorrow at 7 p.m. with Judge Sheroy's verdict on Mr. Turkish's lateness on the last show. We'll see how that one goes. So make sure you're subscribed, notification bell on, and love for the whole of 2022, people. It's been a good one.
Thanks for that brown envelope, by the way.
No worries, man. No worries.
Listen,
next
man,
time I have to be more.
I just want to know who else they're going to call him today, man. He's been Fabregas. You've been a load of different people, bro.
I haven't been seeing the comments. What have they been saying?
Listen, man, I want to know what they're going to call him today,
There's always a
man.
madness in the comments.
Block. Bodies behind it. That's it. He run out, didn't he?
Don't leave him free. That's a good strike. Well saved.
Clean strike. Good save from Ramsdale.
It was under in the last 10-15 minutes,
Yeah.
hasn't it?
But the reason why you're right is because we've given them the impetus from that mistake from Saliba.
I really do think it's a case of poor concentration.
Oh, Gabriel did not even grab a shot in the box. No, it's not. But you know, if they see that in slow mo, these fools will just be like, "Yeah, penalty."
Well, despite the little hiccups, it looking like we're going to be 7 points clear.
Yeah, not quite as big a hiccup as City and Newcastle had. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I'll take it.
Says, please give Saliba 1 out of 10 player rating. He's been awful today. I don't think he's been that bad to say 1
out of 10.
But 100% that second goal was all on him.
That referee's getting 1 out of 10. I'll tell you that now.
The referee's been dreadful.
And Big Ash says, this is proof that we need to keep our amazing starting 11 fresh and focused on the Premier League. Don't care for a millionth FA Cup or second string European Cup.
Go on, Martinelli.
So Brighton have got
Also though, what you know will be a decent thing to come out of this is just to remind some of the Arsenal players that, you know what I mean, in games it ain't over. Done.
Are we going a bit overboard? This is
no, it's not going over. It's not going overboard. Listen, it's still going to be an unbelievable away win.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that last 10 minutes, just focus up a few players that, don't think the game's over.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think Tomiyasu's come on and given himself any glory, but we know how good he is.
But there were a few decent bits of one-on-one defending from him as well.
Yeah, he has, but he hasn't been a mate. And what I'm saying is, we just need to. He's just come back from injury.
Yeah, after the mistake, he's done all right.
Yeah, he's just come back from injury. We've just had a breakaway. Yeah. Like, just give a bit of time for these players to function, get back into the team, get back into the way we're playing. I'm not going to go overboard, man. I think it was a very good performance.
It's not. No, this is an exceptional performance. To go away to Brighton, right, where, you know, as I spoke about our record at Brighton, right, it's been awful over the years, right, and we've gone there and we put 4 past them away from home on New Year's Eve. It's been a brilliant performance. It's a shame about the 2 that we conceded, but listen,
look at that.
You know, it's just been a brilliant, and you said it again, all our front 3 scored again. That's game's over.
Come on.
4-2, that is an unbelievable performance by Arsenal. And top of the league, not just at Christmas, top of the league at the end of 2022.
With a bigger lead than we had this morning. I did not think I'd be saying that.
Yeah.
I did not think I'd be saying that.
Well, I didn't. Well, not even this morning, like 3:45, half time in the game. Man City,
1-0 up, you would have thought.
You think Haaland's going to go and get a couple of more goals. And the Hunter, you got preyed on today, my brother.
Let's go,
He's
says
saying he
Kelvin.
only bagged 1 today.
Let's go. Come on, you Gunners, says Aravat. 25-7, Zalot says, come on, you Gunners as well. Well-deserved win, says Rolls C. Ricky St. Croix, come on, you Gunners. Everybody's saying that. That was a very, very impressive performance. Should look on Mudryk to see if he's put anything else on.
Yes.
Sign me!
Probably him with his Arsenal bed sheets on or something.
We'll go check what Mudryk is saying about this.
He's going to be wearing a JVC
shirt. He's still just got the 2 coach ring on it. But listen, that's a very, very impressive performance away from home by Arsenal. We are top of the league going into 2023 with it all to play for. Are you starting to believe?
Listen, man, I can't lie to you. After this performance today, I'm going to believe, man. I do believe.
100%.
I mean, why shouldn't we believe? I mean, we've only lost 1 game this season. There's only 1 other game that I've liked, and that was the Leeds game, right?
Southampton?
And then, Southampton, but even the Southampton game, we should have won that game. I think we should have won that game with the
Leeds, we caught a bit of life, to say the least.
So there's so much evidence there to suggest that this team is good enough. Yeah? I mean, we're going away from home and we're,
hitting 4
past.
Listen,
Brighton.
Jesus out 2 games since, 7 goals scored.
Yeah.
So it's like, listen, I'm not dismissing Jesus' influence and what he brings to the side for sure, but Eddie stepped up 2 goals in 2 games, and the rest are still doing their thing. There was a big question mark over, it wasn't just about losing Jesus' goals, it was about losing what else he brings to the game, and that is, bringing in Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, but they're still doing their thing without Jesus. Eddie's added a couple goals on top. Rob, that's what it's about. It's about believing, and I do believe. I just want to see this club move properly in January. Mudryk is just open arms there, to say the least. Come and get me. Let's go and get him.
There, Odegaard just went and gave him his shirt. He's just got himself the perfect Christmas stroke New Year's present. That was really nice by Odegaard.
It makes it feel so much nicer that Zinchenko actually supports Arsenal as well. He's got, he's got 4 league titles with Man City, but if he gets one with us, it might trump it.
We see that picture of him in the 2012
and he met Arsene Wenger a couple of days ago. I just think everything is just, first season that Arsene Wenger's been back to the club since he left 8-7 years ago, whatever it was. everything's just all nice right now. We're cooking something special.
You're man in the match.
Older class, man.
Got to be only one. There's only one, surely.
I thought Zinchenko was very good, underhand, very good, but yeah, older class.
I'm going to give it to Martinelli today.
Really?
Yeah, I get it with Odegaard. I'm not upset with people saying Odegaard, he deserves it too. But Martinelli in that second half, when you see Brighton score 2 and you look at the goals in the second half, Martinelli gets the assist for the first. He scores the second with a great ball from Odegaard. So I'm going to give this one to Martinelli because he essentially made that difference in the second half.
Sheroy?
I haven't kept it a secret. I called it at like 50 minutes. This is Martin Odegaard for me. Some of the stuff he did on the ball, there aren't many players in world football that can do what he did. And he did it not just to look good, there was end product.
Yeah, it's Odegaard for me as well.
Yeah.
It's Odegaard.
And the first goal came from a shot,
that
though.
assist. He scored. That assist for the Martinelli goal was simply brilliant.
And
How
the
good
drag
does that
back and the
look, by
nutmeg.
way?
The drag back and the nutmeg that
the
didn't come
drag
off.
back and the nutmeg. How good does that look? Arsenal, top
Mad.
of the table, played 16. Remember, like you said, Newcastle played a game more than us.
Yep.
We're currently 13 points ahead of Tottenham. Not that that's the measure, but I'm just saying, you know what I mean? And
15 ahead of Liverpool.
7 points ahead of Manchester City and could go 6 points, sorry.
No, 7.
7.
Yeah,
7.
7.
Sorry.
Oh, was that 19 points off Chelsea?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
19 points.
Even at Fulham are 7th. I know we don't care about them, but they're 7th.
Yeah, Fulham are playing
You know
well.
what? That's not.
I don't even look that far down the table anymore. It's just, I'm just like, yo.
Used to.
Yeah, used to.
As I was saying, the game next week, we play Newcastle next.
Tuesday.
Now we play them before, as I said, Manchester City have to go away to Chelsea, which won't be an easy game. If we could get a win in that game, like you said, that will put some great distance between us and Newcastle with a game in hand, even though a game in hand against
Let's
City.
see the measuring stick
Right?
as well.
Yeah,
Because
and
we beat
then-
Chelsea away from home.
Yeah.
Let's see what Man City can do.
And then we could be 10 points clear of Manchester City, with City having to go away to Chelsea to try and get something. So we've put ourselves in a great position. Today has worked out. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year.
It's worked out perfectly,
It
sure.
worked out wonderfully. And you know what? Champions do both. Champions don't just take advantage when other teams drop points, but they also lay down the gauntlet when they play first. And that's why this Newcastle result is massive. Look, January is going to tell us a lot, not just in terms of who we bring in, but we've also got high caliber opposition that we're playing as well, right?
Yeah.
So we can definitely believe now, I get that, I think we all do. But January is a really, really good metric to see exactly where this team thinks it can go.
No, outstanding. Coley World CJ says, beautiful game. We fought well. Happy New Year. Come on, you Gunners. We're going to keep it short because I know we want to go and get your guys' opinions over on the desk there with James and the crew. So remember the WhatsApp number there. You can send in your short video. Keep it under 60 seconds, as Turkish says, or you might not get on. So make sure you do that. I want to hear your opinions on it. It's an unbelievable day for Arsenal. You know, we didn't think Man City would drop points at home against Everton. They did. They only got a point. We didn't think Newcastle would drop points against, especially the Leeds we saw the other night. They did as well, right? And Arsenal have taken full advantage of it. We are now 7 points clear at the top of the table going into 2023. Have yourself a happy New Year. You have our permission to get drunk tonight. You have our permission. Yeah. Because it's a good day, right? No, listen, I want to thank everyone as well. Gooner Lee, happy New Year to you, man. Turkish, happy New Year. Sheroy,
The happiest New Year
the
so
happiest
far, man.
New Year.
For a long time.
Happiest New Year so far.
We're gonna do this.
We're going to do this. Good night. And also don't forget to check out NordVPN. There's a link in the description and you can scan the QR code. Take advantage of that special deal of AFTV for all of you guys. Happy New Year.
Trust me.
It's like I've had no freedom to just be myself. I keep getting restricted. It's like someone's watching me at home, on the train, even in the bathroom. It's making me see red!
Well, that's because London is red.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, just to be sure, I'm going to prescribe you 2 years of NordVPN. You'll feel a better sense of self when you can explore the internet with freedom. And with next generation encryption on up to 6 devices, those feelings of being watched will be gone.
Does that mean I can access new content on the streaming services I've already subscribed to?
Just change your location in the app.
And I won't get tagged by any malware?
Nord's threat protection will have you covered.
And I can save money when travelling and shopping locally instead of internationally?
All that plus 4 months free.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Doc.
All right, Ty.
No, I'm not right. It's a disgrace.
Charming.
Remember, with the AFTV special, you get 4 months free, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to nordvpn.com/AFTV now.